What is a critical conversation? A critical conversation is a conversation that reveals important context, not only about ourselves, but about other people. Critical conversations edify, heal, and provide substance. Join Latanya Harris Gooden as she introduces us to critical conversations right here on Trailblazers Radio.
Hello, hello, everybody. This is LHG. I am just coming to let you know that I am an independent paparazzi jewelry consultant. You didn't know that, did you? Well, now you know. So I would love to be your personal jewelry lady. Paparazzi is an amazing company. We sell nickel and lead free jewelry. We are known for our $5 bling, but you just need to know there is an exclusive Z collection that's $25. It's the bling of all bling when you're really going out on the town and you want to show up absolutely fabulous. So we have items for women, for men, and for young fashionistas out there. We don't discriminate. If you need it, I'm sure we got it. You have the opportunity to follow my page on Facebook called Polished on Purpose, a VIP group. Follow my personal page, Latanya Harris Gooden. And I have my own website that is at your disposal 24/7. So many ways to shop. So let me be the one that makes sure you are accessorized the way you should be. Because I want you to be polished on purpose. My mentor always tells me, when you show up, people are checking you out. They're watching you. So why not be polished? Be poised. Be purposeful. Glam it up with pop, honey. I got what you need. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm LHG, and I would like to welcome you to tonight's edition of Critical Conversations, the virtual vendor experience. If you saw part one, it was amazing. We had a wide variety of entrepreneurs, ministry, businesses from all over come and discuss their giftings and callings. That's what I call it. These are gifts and callings. And I'm so excited to be here to do this again. And thanks to all the participants. So why am I doing this? You know what? Let's pray first and then I'll tell you why. Father, in the name of Jesus, you are great. I love you. I praise you. You're magnificent. I thank you for this platform. I thank you for each and every business owner that is coming on. I want you to bless their businesses. Just blow their mind and just bless them to be able to network and grow and soar in this upcoming year. We thank you for the actual visions you've given each of them. Thank you for the witty inventions and the knowledge and all what you are doing in their lives. Thank you for my business. We just want to connect and support each other, Lord. And thank you for building our community. In Jesus' name, amen. Listen here. Next month is Valentine's Day. On the wings of love. I don't know all the words, so I'll just make them up. Listen, next month is the month of love. Now, you should be loving everybody every day. However, just in case you missed a few days, next month is the month of love. Hello, Latanya Scott. My bling boss is in the house. Hey, sis. So you need to make sure if you're going to be shopping for your significant others, your kids, whatever, tonight's vendor show will give you some great ways to show your love to the people you care about. Show your love. Also, we show our love by showing support to one another. Our community is full of brilliant entrepreneurs, brilliant business owners. So we should be intentional about how we spend our hard earned dollars. I don't know about you, but I want to see our community not just survive, but thrive on a whole nother level. So I need you to, if you have not already, subscribe to our network, Trailblazers Radio on YouTube. Subscribe. Also, go to my page, Critical Conversations and follow me and invite people to share the video. Tonight is going to be amazing. My first sister that's coming here. Let me tell y'all, social media is a great outlet, and I have met some amazing people through social media that I might not have ever met any other way. I thank the Lord for every divine connection He gives me. This next sister coming on, my first vendor of the night, her name is Sister Corey Howe, and she is going to talk to you about a couple of her businesses. I'm going to bring her up in the studio right now. Hello,
Hello.
oh.
Hello. Happy New Year to you and everybody.
Yes, happy new year and happy new everything. I'm telling you, all things new. I'm leaving the past behind, and I am so excited about what God is going to be doing and what He is doing in this new season. I want to tell everyone that I met you through social media, but I instantly felt a connection because you are just an all around wholesome kind of person, and you got the plug on some of everything.
Well,
If I put a post out there,
I'm
any kind of
working on
post
it.
I put out there, my girl gonna be like, girl, you can find this right here. Look at this recipe. Do this. You just know so much about so much, and I absolutely love you. So I'm gonna let you talk about Savvy Meal Solutions first.
Okay.
And we have to be careful with our eating, y'all. Self-love means eating right. So sis, go ahead and talk to us about Savvy Meal Solutions.
Okay. So thank you again. I appreciate you
Yes,
having me
ma'am.
on. And I started Savvy Meal Solutions in 2020 during the pandemic because we were all at home. And I've
Yes.
been cooking forever. My mother's mother was a cook, and my
Wow.
mother married into a family with people who don't cook as much.
Okay.
So she became the cook for my dad's side of the family, and so she is the cook. I picked that up from her. We joined a church that does communal eating, so I started cooking in commercial kitchens at 13.
Wow.
So I have about 30 years experience in commercial kitchens. I am licensed, insured, and I have lots of experience. I worked for a food service company and then for a restaurant ownership for many years.
Wow.
So it kind of comes to me naturally, and I worked really hard, to kind of get my experience going too.
Awesome.
So I do full event catering, whether it's a wedding, a funeral, baby shower, all full service catering, whether it's just drop off, whether it's full setup, whether it's full setup and service, I do all of that. In
Wow.
addition to that, I do brunch, charcuterie boards, events at, different, like if you have a corporate event, lunch at your office, I do all of those things. So
Awesome.
weekly, I have Sunday delivery.
Ooh,
And
come on, Sunday.
every
Yes.
Sunday. Yep. Every Sunday I deliver. I do at least 3 meals, but up to however many you like on Sundays, including family meals as well. So I do what people call meal prep, which
Okay.
are individual
Yeah.
meals ready just to pop in the microwave and, warm to have every day for lunch or dinner. And I also do smoothies, salads, in addition to that on those delivery days. But I also do family meals. So for
All
those
right.
who have families and not just single people looking for lunch, or not just single, but individual people looking for lunch. But if you're looking to feed your family, I deliver family meals throughout the week.
Wow, that is
So,
awesome.
yep. So it's affordable, but it's good, healthy food. It's tasty food because I didn't get this gorgeous body by eating trash.
Come on, let
I
them
got
know.
all this extra body by eating good food. So I like it to taste good, but I need it to be healthy too because we got to get all the way there.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I want to be here a long time and a good time.
Amen. What would you say is the most popular meal prep items that you prepare?
Well, every week because I don't eat beef or pork, I don't typically cook it unless it's requested.
Okay.
So every week I have a shrimp item, a salmon item, typically salmon. Other fish I do, but salmon seems to be a little more popular. So I do a shrimp, a salmon, a ground turkey item, and a chicken item.
Okay.
So and I do ground turkey also. So those 5 things I do every week. So I'll do a lasagna or sometimes I'll do lettuce wraps and I'll do ground turkey in that. And if I do a lettuce wrap, I'll do a shrimp one, I'll do ground turkey, and I'll season them where it's, really tasty and it's fulfilling. Lasagna, of course, is always great. And I take my time and do a great job on that. So it's really
Love
popular.
lasagna.
Yep.
Woo!
And it's a little bit better for us because it is, using ground turkey, but I always use fresh ingredients. I don't use a lot of processed foods at all.
Okay.
I'm very mindful of my sources. So while they may not be organic, they are always fresh. I typically don't buy anything frozen. If it's canned, it's very, very rarely I buy anything canned. So those small changes to me have made a difference in the way I feel. And of course, my numbers at the doctor. Because while a lot of us, and I kind of look back at my grandmother was more than 6
Yes.
feet tall, right?
Mhm.
So we're talking about a large family on both sides.
Mhm.
So, and an athletic family on both sides, but my
Mhm.
dad being 17 of 18 from my grandparents
Wow.
was the biggest kid. So the biggest kid is not having the biggest kid.
Mhm.
However, every number when I go to the doctor is always on point.
Come on.
And not because I'm doing something fantastic, but because I'm taking my time, I'm eating right, I'm exercising, and I'm taking the time in the kitchen to prepare food that's good, not for me, but for, of course, my clients as well.
Right.
So it makes a huge difference. A
I
huge
think the
difference.
misconception is that every skinny person is healthy
Right.
and every plus size person is getting ready to leave here tomorrow night at 10:30.
Not the
And
truth.
that is just not true.
That's right.
Because it's all about what you're eating,
Mhm.
your exercise, being mobile,
Yep.
even having less stress can
Yeah.
even help you live a little bit longer.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's
Absolutely.
awesome.
I
How
just had a follow-up appointment on Wednesday, and
Mhm.
everything was fine except my iron was low.
Wow.
Blood pressure, cholesterol, everything was
And
fine.
that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so crazy how we've stopped paying attention to the things that matter.
Mhm.
And if COVID didn't do nothing else, I hope it made people slow down and
Yes.
say, "Let me go to the doctor
Yep.
and make sure
As
I'm
soon as they
healthy."
open up. Yeah.
Listen,
Mhm.
may spend the
Yeah.
night at the door in your sleeping bag, in your tent.
Please.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And we're losing people not just to COVID, but just to diseases that can be controlled if
Yep.
not treated and cured just
Correct.
by making some subtle lifestyle preparation changes. Now
That's it.
I'm telling you this, down through the years in the backwoods of Alabama, yes, we'll fry a deer, we'll fry a possum,
We're
we'll
fine.
fry each other if we're desperate.
Yes.
Listen,
Yep.
but now here we are in 2023,
Mhm.
many of us, myself included, I take a pill for blood pressure. I
Mhm.
was off of them for so many years, but now I'm like, ugh, I got to
Yeah.
get it down.
Yeah.
And we have to pay attention to what we're eating. And sometimes when you get busy, it's easy to say, let me stop it and get, Wendy's and McDonald's. They're making
Yep.
it like a dollar menu.
Yep.
They're making it cheap to eat wrong.
Very convenient.
But you have to invest in your life, in
Yep.
your family's life
Mhm.
to make sure that you are eating. And if you don't have time, you have someone like Corey that
Mhm.
can help you. It's nothing wrong with getting help. Please don't think.
It's silly not to.
Come on, please.
Yep.
If you don't have the time or the kitchen setup or the whatever, there are
Mhm.
people who are anointed to help us and give us savvy meal solutions
Yep.
to make sure we're still getting the healthy food, even if we didn't prepare it.
And it's
Please don't
convenient and it's
think so.
tasty and it's my pleasure. And
Yes.
that's a lot of difference too. I think a lot of times we'll buy food, but the
Mhm.
food we're buying is not food that's prepared with love or care.
Come
And
on,
that
love
makes a
and
huge difference.
care.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's my absolute pleasure to make it and make it taste good.
I
And I'm
love it.
mindful. I this is a business for me. This is not a hobby. And I have taken my time to learn what is good in us, for us, and what tastes good in my mouth. So
Come
it's
on.
my absolute pleasure. And so the convenience of having food delivered to your door, I don't know how you beat it, whether it's your door of your job, the door of your home. It's my pleasure to bring it to your door. My prices are affordable, especially compared to the time it takes you to go grocery shopping, the items that you purchase, and then the time it takes you to prepare them at home. It's my
Yes,
absolute pleasure. So
yes. Do
every
you
Sunday, I'm
have
hitting it hard.
vegan options?
Of course, we have vegetarian and
Okay.
vegan options. I have a client that's vegan, and I probably deliver to him maybe twice a month,
Mhm.
sometimes every weekend. And he orders enough food, and he's a very fit man,
Okay.
younger than us, younger, but I've never seen a human being order so much food.
Wow.
Like he gets it, he eats it. He'll contact me. I never reach out to him. He contacts me by Wednesday or Thursday every week, placing his order. And it's my pleasure to take him 12 or 15 meals at a time on Sunday.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. So how can people um contact you regarding Savvy Meal Solutions?
They can easily call me, text me, email me, go to my website. My email and everything is savvymillsolutions.com. So you can go to the website, you can check me out, look at the menu items, see the offerings that I have. There are some pictures that are linked to my Google profile, which is Savvy Mill Solutions. The phone number is there. You can contact me through the website or email me at Savvy Mill Solutions. Let me see, what is my email address? At gmail.com or
Okay.
info@savvymillsolutions.com. So
Awesome.
it's easy to get. Savvy Mill Solutions is it. Just if you go to Savvy Mill Solutions, Google it, or go to the website, you can get in touch with me easily. You can call me on that number, text me on that number, or send a message through the website.
I love it.
Yep.
Now talk to us about your other business, Miss Corey.
Well, I used to work in like operations, right? So I did not just the management of the staff, but also payroll, accounting, HR, training. So that's what I do for Savvy Small Business Solutions, and that's
Okay.
SavvySmallBusinessSolutions.com. So for small businesses, for individuals who own businesses, I do their bookkeeping every year, and it's bookkeeping time now. Very reasonable rates, quick turnaround. I do, basic accounting for businesses as well that can be easily converted into reporting, reasonable rates with that. Also, any onboarding. So if you have some interviewing, new staff training, onboarding of staff into your payroll system, that is my pleasure to do that as well. Virtual office assistant, I do staff training and I do meetings for different companies too. So if you want to have a staff meeting and you just have your small business and you have just yourself and you manage the staff, it's my pleasure to come in and do any new industry training, do any HR related ideas, events, rollouts for any of your staff as well.
That is awesome.
Yep.
And
Payroll, accounts receivables, accounts payables. So once a month I have a couple of clients who I do accounts receivables and payables for. So those kind of things kind of take the pressure off when your business is growing and you really can't hire a full-time person to do those things. Then I can come in at a reasonable rate and make sure all those tasks are completed.
it sounds like your entire business objective is to make life easier for people.
Absolutely. I live a life of service.
And that's so wonderful, because so many people are so stressed because we wear so many hats, because we're pulled different directions between work and home and ministry and whatever else you have going on. But here you have two businesses that are designed to make your life easier.
Yep.
So it's just a matter of making an investment in yourself. If you know your life is very hectic and you know you don't have the time to do some of these different tasks, you have someone that is willing to do this and enjoys helping you make your business successful by
It's my
taking some of
pleasure.
the admin stuff out of the way, because and you can be more client focused
Correct.
when those other processes that take so much time are done by someone that you can trust, that's full of integrity. That is so awesome. What was the inspiration behind doing these businesses, sis?
Well, I was doing it for a business owner,
Okay.
and I went into a similar business, actually a direct competitor, and was supporting that business.
Okay.
And I noticed several things that he could have done differently.
Okay.
And so I put him to the side while it was a group of us there, and I put him to the side and said, I want to come back and talk to you. We set up a time for me to come back. I went back and supported him again and kind of pointed out some things that I thought would be beneficial. And he and I created, a small relationship, kind of professional relationship where I could point out some things to him. I did a bunch of his interviewing, and because it went so well initially, I thought it was something that I could do to kind of supplement my income and kind of get me out of going to work every day, because my responsibilities outside of work were kind of piling up a bit. So it was a way for me to not work full time for someone and still provide service to businesses, which is my passion, and it allowed me to, of course, earn income as well.
That is awesome. So how can people reach you in terms of the business side? Is it a different website, same website?
Different website, SavvySmallBusinessSolutions.com. And so
Awesome.
because I'm savvy, all my business is savvy.
You better bring that
Savvy
savviness
Mill
on here.
Solutions and Savvy Small Business Solutions. Contact
Awesome.
information is there. They can reach out to me via the phone number that's posted or the email address. And I'm happy to get back with them, kind of go over things. And I don't do everything myself. If they had like payroll, of course, easy, right? But they
Right.
don't have a payroll system already set up. It's my pleasure to set them up with someone who I know already works for a company that has payroll systems and HR systems set up. I contract with them and provide their payroll services through that system. So we're
Awesome.
supporting another small business and getting them all the comprehensive service that they need under an umbrella of another company, so they're not going through ADP and then not having access to their information if they don't contract with them, or go through Paychex and don't have access. It's another company like Paychex. It's a small business. And of course, it's a woman that I know very well who is my contact there. And I contract with her to provide services to my clients in payroll.
Awesome. So if you are a person who's considering starting a business and maybe you've been afraid to because you don't have the experience in all these different areas, everybody out there, but you have the idea.
Call me.
I'm thinking that's what I was going to say. You have someone
we'll
that
set
can
it up
help
from
you with
beginning to
that.
end. Yep. I'll set it up for them from beginning to end. I walk them through how to start their own business, through the name research, all the way through registering the business with the state and the IRS, getting their EIN and get them set up with their bookkeeping software. Even if they don't want to use me for bookkeeping, I'll be happy to show them what they need to do in order to keep their books. So come tax time, it'll be a seamless process, and they get the maximum deduction for being a business owner. And that's the biggest thing I can say today, outside of anything else, whether you call me or not. If you have a business, you need to register your business this week, this month, before the end of February, so you can maximize your deductions come next January.
Wow. Thank you.
If you use it for your business, you can write it off against your income.
Come on, teach the
If it's
people
ordinary or necessary for whatever business you are in, if you talk on your cell phone, it's ordinary and necessary for you to have a cell phone for your business, you can write that phone off. So it's worth it to me to call me.
I would say so too. And many of us have, I know I have written about all types of business ideas and over the last few years and never go forward with it because of the fear of like, do I even have what it takes to do all these different things?
Yes.
I mean, this is my little piece over here, but running a business takes so much, it's layered. It's a multi-dimensional process. And you get a little overwhelmed when you think of all of the inner workings and the back end part. And you have the creative juices, but do you have the savvy? But now you have someone that does have the savvy.
And it's easy
to run it.
Take it off your plate. Like if your plate is full with running your business, all those other things, all you're doing is collecting receipts or keeping your credit card statement and forwarding those things to me. And then now you and I meet quarterly to strategize about what you can do to maximize your write-offs, to increase your productivity, to put different people in place. Because if you think about it, it may take you 10 hours to do something that you'll give to me.
Yes.
So what is your time worth? And I tell clients all the time, I say, I can't afford it. You really can't afford not to. When your business takes off, or if you're working to grow your business, you can't afford not to have somebody on your team that's going to take that pressure off and give you a perspective that you hadn't considered.
Wow. That is amazing. That's amazing. So if a person wants a consultation, they just give you a call and set up a time to talk about what their vision might be for their business.
Yep. What their idea is, where they are in their business, what their goals are, and then we'll get a path to get them from where they are to where they want to be. Whether they choose to move forward with me as their partner in that or not, it's my pleasure to give information that I have and kind of put them on a path to get where they need to be. And if they want to use me to help them get there, it's my pleasure to provide that service as well.
Awesome. Now, how do people get their meals? Are you delivering? Is there a pickup? How
Delivery
does that
work? Included. I do contract out of a kitchen, so I don't want people to think that I'm, in the back of my mama's kitchen or in her basement making food. But I do have a contract because this is a licensed and insured business with a commercial vehicle that I deliver from when times are busy. But I do have a license in a commercial kitchen, so I deliver everything to your door of your home. If you got your kids' game on the Sunday, I'll swing by there and hand it to you. So and I have cooler bags that I set up with ice packs. If you're not home and will be home with a certain amount of time, I do that in the summer and winter. So we make it happen. And Sundays don't work. We pick a day that does work for you, and delivery is included in the price.
That is awesome. Well, I want to thank you for joining me and participating in this virtual vendor experience. If anyone wants to reach out, she gave you the information. You can follow her on her social media outlets. What is your You have a Facebook page?
For both businesses, of course, Savvy Meal Solutions and
Okay.
Savvy Small Business Solutions. That's the name. All the on internet, on the Facebook, on the Instagram. Get with your girl. Let me help you.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I thank you again, my dear.
Thank
It was good
you.
to see your face.
I know. Hear your voice. Thank you. You
Oh
too.
my gosh. All right, sis. I'll be talking to you soon. And thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks. Bye bye.
All right, y'all. We getting off to a good start. I am going to bring my sister up. This young lady, let me tell you, I'm not losing no eyelashes today. These eyelashes got to last until next New Year's Eve. Do you hear me what I say? So I'm going to bring my sister Shonda up. You saw her last time, and she literally came on here and just blew our minds with the word that God had given her for us, that kind of put us at ease. So I am excited in anticipation of what she is going to deliver today. She is a whole vibe, a whole movement, a whole crusade wrapped up in a beautiful package. So let me bring her on the screen right now.
Hey.
Well, good evening, Chief Visionary Officer. Thank you for joining us today. How are you?
My pleasure. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So, if people don't know, I met you through social media, kind of, but I met you through the choir. Shout out to the founder, Pastor Larry Callahan and SOG. And I think this is the 21st year
Yes.
of the choir's existence. How exciting is that? Awesome. So, what are we talking about today? Which business ministry? I'm just going, let's get it started. I got my notebook.
That's funny.
I'm ready.
Today we are really just there's only one business. There's just Shonda LLC, and I am the face of my brand. So, we really just want to personify self-love. We want to help women personify self-love. We want to help you love yourself out
Yes.
on a consistent basis, and we want to give you opportunities to do that, because a lot of times we don't create the opportunity. We expect for the opportunity to kind of just show up. So
Yes.
we want to create the opportunity for you to love yourself out loud on a consistent basis. So we do.
And we don't do that enough. And I have to admit, I think our viewpoint of loving ourselves can be sometimes distorted. Sometimes we see ourselves doing everything else for other people, and that's loving ourselves. And that's loving them. And that came from way back. We can go back to Big Mama Medea,
Oh yeah,
Auntie Maybelline, Essie Mae, Lula Sue. That goes way back. That goes way back. And I'm not saying it was wrong, but it was something that we just grabbed a hold of it, and that was the strong woman, demeanor. You just have to be all for everybody and just get out there and do it. And I was at an event today, earlier, with some sisters of mine, and one of the sisters at the table, bless her heart, she says these words: I've done so much for everybody else that I don't know who I am.
yeah.
And now she was very emotional. When I tell you, my heart just, because that's a lot of people's story.
Yeah.
It's so ingrained into the lives of our loved ones, and we love hard. I get it. But I don't remember ever seeing an example of what self-love looked like in my growing up. It was just get out there and hustle, grind, be the best possible wife, mama, choir director, whatever you are. Just get out there and make it happen. If you got too much time, then I mean you lazy.
Yep.
It wasn't too much pampering and quiet and reading a book and having a cup of hot chocolate. So this is something kind of new to many of us.
Mm-hmm.
And now, how do you love who you don't know? So now we got to go back to who are you again? I mean, I know I am you, but
yeah, that's
like strangers, right?
I think that's the biggest component. We are so inundated and defined by our titles.
Yes.
We don't know who we are just as a person without the title. It's
Yes.
one of the first things that we talk about whenever we do any type of event or in some of the books. The first thing we do is kind of strip away
Mm-hmm.
those titles, and we want you to just focus on you, the woman. Who are you? What do you like? What's your favorite color? What do you like to eat? Because even now, like I'm really focused in on self-love. I'm really focused in on who I am, what I like. But when I cook every day, I base my meals around what my kids like to eat because I got picky eaters. I
Okay.
don't think about what I want to eat first. I think about what they want to eat, and then my meal will accompany it will complement their meal because I do eat differently than they do.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's not a bad thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
just one of those things that kind of just happens because I am a mom, I am a wife. So those are roles that I take on. And because I take on those roles and because I love myself, does not mean I have to neglect those roles. And I think a lot of us think that too. We believe that if we love ourselves, that somebody else is going to miss out. And that's not necessarily.
Mm.
When you love yourself, you teach those people around you, those close to you, how to love you as well. And
Yes.
that you're never unfulfilled in the love that you receive because you're giving it to yourself first. The people who are close to you, they love you. They want to know how to love you. So they
Mm-hmm.
watch you love yourself and then they know how to love you too. So that the love that you receive is a love that fulfills and not just something.
Mm-hmm.
Gift is not a gift if it's not something that you want.
Wow.
So when your loved ones give you give the love that they give you, it's love that you want because you've taught them how to love you. It's love that you're ready to receive. It's love that fulfills you. It's love that fills you up. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
We talked about at this event earlier the word no. And I have struggled. I will be so honest that it's difficult to say it in business. I Last year I was diagnosed with anxiety. And part of that is because whenever a communication would go out to the management team, to the team, not to LHG, to the team.
Absolutely.
But LHG feels like she has to be the one to say, I got it.
Yeah.
And then I would really mess myself up by saying, give me one moment. How many things can you do in one moment?
How
I would
long is a moment?
extend myself. Listen, that's a good question. How long is a moment? Is it a minute and a half? Is it a second?
Right.
And that worked against me because although my intentions might have been in the right place, it was an anxiety. I had to see it done. But there were other people that were addressed in that email. Why? And my boss even asked me, now you do know that when you do that, the other ones say, oh, she'll get it.
Yep. You
She'll
teach them
get it because we pretty much know that quick fingers will grab it. So I tricked them. I said, okay, next time I ain't gonna say nothing. So they looking at each other. I'm watching them over the cubicle, like, what y'all gonna do? They ain't grab it. So now what's your excuse? I kept my hands off of it. Now what you gonna do? So when we talked about the word no, no to me means a boundary. And sometimes we feel like boundaries are negative. What do you think boundaries purpose are in our life? What's the purpose of boundaries?
a boundary is number one for you, the one who sets the boundary.
Mm-hmm.
It is not for the outside world.
Okay.
That boundary is specifically for you. And it is, I think, a boundary. I don't necessarily believe in balance, but I do believe in flow.
I like that.
A boundary helps you flow better.
Mm.
Sometimes a boundary is no, depending on the situation. Sometimes a boundary is yes.
Wow.
I am I don't have a problem saying no anymore. I used to.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I was training my whole life for COVID. So I have a problem saying yes now.
Okay.
I want to go to,
Okay.
like, can I watch it online? Can I send you a seed? I will sow a seed. Do I have to?
Right.
I don't want to come. I want to be invited, but I don't want to come. I'm an introvert by nature, but I
Okay.
don't come. I like my house. I'm safe here. My stuff
It's
is
beautiful.
so for me, a boundary is I have a list of people that I have to say yes to this year.
Okay.
That you invite me to something, I have to say yes to something because my yes is healthy, because my yes is going to get me out of the comfort zone that is my home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to grow a business, a brand. I'm trying to grow myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've done as much as I can here at home. I have to get out and about. I have to put myself out there. And
Mm-hmm.
so there's a list of people that I have to say yes to this year. I have to go to something that you invite me, physically show up as something that you invite me to, and that's a boundary for me. But I don't have to say yes to everybody. So that's also just because you invite me does not mean that I have to go. So
Wow.
because they send the email, the boundary is I give myself permission to say yes to one email this year. I mean, this
Okay.
I can say yes to one. If it's 10 of us on the team and they send 5 emails a week, I can say yes to 2 of them, because that means the work is evenly distributed.
That's so good. That's so good.
Say that I can get it done, but I am not the only one who can.
Yes.
And if I keep being the only one who can, then I am the only one who will, because they're gonna let me do it.
Oh, absolutely.
You're teaching them again how to love you.
Yes.
So
Yes.
a boundary, I believe, it helps you operate and flow better.
That's good. And when you take a step back, like when I decided not to jump on everything, after doing it for a couple of times and after saying I'm leaving work on time, I would put my coat on, grab my purse, I would pass my boss's office. She was like, "Where you going?" "Home." "I start before you. I should not leave after you."
That's a good,
And,
healthy boundary.
and you might get some pushback because,
Mhm.
like you said, you have taught people that no matter who won't do it,
You will.
I know one person that will do it no matter how late they have to stay, weekend, holiday, snow day, she will do it. And it's my fault.
Yeah.
I own that. Because if you put it out there that you are capable and willing, who's not gonna take you up on the offer? Hey, you put it out there. So
Exactly.
I taught them to depend on LHG so much that when I pulled back, they thought something was wrong with me. Nope, something is right with me.
Finally, right. Yes.
I literally put off planning my wedding. I was supposed to get married 2 years prior than I did because of this job. I had got this new position and I just wanted to show that I was in it to win it. I was working weekends and they said, "Well, weren't you supposed to get married?" I'm like, "Oh, I was." Like, dang, this is crazy. And there's an inappropriate um amount of time you can spend at work when it infringes upon everything else that God has given you. You ask for a family, you ask for a spouse, you ask for all these things, but yet you're not even willing to give time to cultivate these relationships that God is giving you. So when did you realize, okay, Shonda, that you had to do things differently as it pertained to self-love for yourself?
So I've kind of been in the self-love game for like 9 years.
Wow.
Um, it was so taboo at the beginning. Church people didn't like me.
Oh,
Yeah, it was real taboo at the beginning.
ooh.
I think it got real for me
Mhm.
during the pandemic.
Okay.
I really had nothing to do but spend time with me. Like, yes, I had to. My husband was home part of the time. My husband is a chef, so he never really stopped working because folk never really stopped eating.
Mhm.
My kids were home, homeschooling and things like that, but I got to spend a whole lot of time with Shonda.
Okay.
So I feel like I really started going hard in it and stopped caring about um the backlash that came from it probably mid 2020, like right after the pandemic hit, and I was like, yeah, I am pretty dope. And I bet these other women at home chilling with themselves like, yeah, I do kind of like who I am as a person. So
Yes.
I think I got probably more vocal about
Mhm.
the fact that self-love is who I am right after the pandemic in 2020. Yeah.
Awesome. Talk to us about the books that you've authored.
I wrote a book called Better Than Bourgeois or Better Than Bougie. It's 7 Simple Steps to a Better You. That's the first book I ever wrote, and God kind of took me back to that book in October of 2022 last year,
Mhm.
when He told me to be quiet.
Ooh.
Um, I was doing a lot of busy work, but I
Mhm.
wasn't. I was kind of like tinkling brass, a high sounding cymbal. I
Yes,
was saying a whole lot of nothing.
I hear you.
Told me to be quiet, and He took me back to that book during my quiet time, because I wanted to know how I was supposed to do what He called me to do.
Mm.
Took me back to the beginning, and so I've kind of been reading. It's a short read, but it has lasting impact.
It sure does.
Thank you.
Mhm.
That's the first book I ever wrote. And then I wrote Speak It, hashtag Speak It, which is a 21-day devotional.
Yes.
It has a scripture, an affirmation, and a self-love like activity for every day. That one is pretty dope. I like it. And
That's
then
the one I have. I don't have the first one. I got that one.
okay, yeah, you got Speak It.
Yes.
And then I did my last book was the self-love workbook. It's also 21 days, and it's literally a self-love activity that you should be able to do every day within 24 minutes. Again, getting to the point of loving yourself consistently out loud. Some of the activities are real chill, and some of the activities hurt your feelings,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
um kind of like break you to make you type thing. We got to break some of our limits and beliefs within ourselves.
Yes.
We have to confront some of the issues that we have allowed.
Yes.
Having that book kind of helps us confront some of those issues. You were part of the
It
my
was amazing.
I don't even know what to call it, my focus group, I guess, for
Amazing.
book. But we're writing another book. It'll be released this year. I can't say much about it yet,
Yes.
but
Yes.
we're writing another book, and I believe God is going to bless it. I believe the people are going to be blessed by it. So I think it's going to be good.
Awesome. How can people follow you on social media?
I'm Kayo Shonda on everything. I am most active on Instagram and Facebook.
Mhm.
I recently vamped up my YouTube page. So
All
there's
right. I'm loving these videos.
you. There's a new YouTube video every Sunday. And then if I get something else, it'll be released. But every Sunday there'll be a new YouTube video. It's a commitment that I had to make to myself that I'm going to release a video a week.
Mhm.
So, but everything is under Kayo Shonda.
Mhm.
Everything is on my website, kayoshonda.com, as far as books and just where to locate anything about me.
Mhm.
I do want to mention Juneteenth 2023.
All right.
My first event for the year, and
Woo!
it's gonna be a banger, Latanya.
I believe it.
It's
I
gonna be a banger.
no other way coming from you.
So it's a Monday night, but I've always had this dream of doing something for Black women in business on Juneteenth.
Yes.
And God opened the door. He gave me an idea, and then He sent my mentor to confirm it. And
Mhm.
when she confirmed it, I acted. And it's gonna 100 women, 100 CEOs in the
Ooh.
same room at once. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you're watching this, make sure when those tickets go on sale, you get them because
You better.
it's
Better. And any event that Kayo Shonda does is top notch.
Thank you.
It's well thought out. It's well executed. She does things that are designed to give you that motivation you need to push yourself. And she dispels the myth that Black women can't get along and
Oh,
that we can't stand
we can.
behind each other and push. She helps to dispel that. I think she gets great pleasure
I,
seeing her
I
sisters
do.
do the dang on thing. Okay,
I love it.
listen.
I do.
And I'm all about empowerment too. That's our theme tonight, love and empowerment. Next month is Black History Month and the love month with Valentine's Day. So that is a great time to talk about self-love and taking care of your dreams. Stop stagnating yourself because of fear. Your
Yes.
dreams matter. Your dreams are important. And follow her because it's great to have people in your circle that can help push you. You know, some people are actual sabotagers. You can't even tell everybody everything. Why would you want to do that? She's methodical. Let's talk it through. Because you do coaching, don't you? Do coaching?
I do.
Yes.
I
Can't
do.
y'all tell? I mean, you need somebody like her that can count. Okay, let's write this out. Let's flow this out and put some thought to each layer because we get so excited.
Yeah, it got to make sense. We can be excited.
You know,
when it's time to execute, it got to make sense. So
it
I
has to make sense.
make sense. Yeah.
It has to make sense. Well, I want to thank you. First of all, thank you for being my sister. Thank you for being someone that I could look at and say, you know what, Lord, you must really love me by allowing my path to cross with her, because you have given me a whole new way of looking at how to love myself and be aware of who I am and feel good just chilling with LHG. So much busy work. You forget who you are and you become everything for everybody else, but the essence of you gets put, to the side and it starts to erode. So I thank you for all that you give to the community, and thank you for being a part of my second vendor experience.
For the opportunity, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good night, sis.
Too.
Whoo, listen, y'all. We moving forward. We got to love ourselves because many of us are dying prematurely because we don't take the time. We're so stressed. Stress kills. Y'all know that? Stress has taken people clean out of here. And I don't want to be that person that y'all are looking down on me in the casket saying she just worked too hard. She just did too much. I don't want to be that. So I'm going to bring my sister up, my next sister, Latasha Lucille and Strickland from Coleman's Tax and Notary Shared Services is coming up to the screen. Hello,
everyone. Hello, sister.
and thank you for doing this. I know you were so busy, but thank you for doing this. I appreciate you. She was on our first experience. She talked to us about her tax business, her notary business, but I want her to talk about that again. It's shared services, because we have people out here who need help with certain aspects of business, and she's there. It's tax time. My W
It
2
is tax
came today.
time.
My W, not W. My W2 just came. So, Latasha,
That's how they refer to them.
yes,
W.
introduce yourself to the viewers and talk to us about your tax business.
So I am, as she said, Latasha Strickland. I am the owner and of Coleman's Tax and Notary, soon to be Coleman's Share Services, because we do so much more than taxes and notary. We are a one-stop shop. You can even get construction services and car hauling services all under our umbrella. We have so many resources that you can utilize under the Coleman's Tax and Notary block transport, block property management umbrella. Tax season is here. Aren't we excited? It is
Yes,
here.
it's here.
I personally have been doing taxes since January 2nd. That's when my tax practice opened, because we do offer advances just like the big chains. So
Yeah,
just because we are a small storefront does not mean that you lack in services. You can still get all of the services that big companies.
we lost our audio. Stand by. Are you
I'm
back?
so sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my do not disturb on, people calling me. Okay, so we offer everything that the big.
Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay, so sorry. We offer the same services that big companies offer in a small package. Then you can have one-on-one service that is, it's the next one. That you can get elsewhere. I'm sorry, I'm on the move. I have a lot going on
That's
today because
okay.
tax season has just started, and just like you, Latanya, everyone has gotten their W-2s this weekend, so it's a very, very busy day. But I did not want to miss the opportunity to come on and celebrate
Thank
you in your
you.
second
Yay!
podcast. I would be remiss not to join in as my sister. And you have built this platform to show off and promote businesses, and so I just always want to always be a part of it to support you and to thank you for building this
Oh,
platform and including little old
She on the
me
podcast. She'll
and
call you right
Coleman's
back.
Tax and Block Transport
We on the way
in the
there.
business. So you can reach me at
Okay. All right.
colemansteam.com. That's COLEMANSTEAM.com. You can book appointments there. Like I said, we don't just offer tax and notary, we offer fingerprinting services. We
mhm.
offer business entity registration. We offer payroll. We offer bookkeeping. We offer car hauling. We offer construction services. We offer property management. So anything that you can think of, anything that you want, give me a call. And if I don't know it, I probably am connected to someone that knows it. Um, so yes, that is
Love
us in a
it.
nutshell.
I love it. What should people be doing now that we got our W-2? What should we be doing? What should we be gathering? What's the process?
So you should be comparing what you got last year. I want to hit on that because over the last 3 years, we have experienced a lot of tax credits and a lot of tax breaks. They are no longer a factor, they are gone.
Okay.
So, the first thing you want to do is gather up all of your income, including things that you may have withdrawn from your 401k. Don't hide money.
Mm,
It's easy to say, well, I'm not going to claim this now. I'm going to wait. I want the bigger refund.
okay.
The extra $1,000 or $500 you get may not be worth you dealing with the IRS 3 years
Right.
from now, because they
Right.
will find out that you took $20,000 from your 401k. They will
Hmm.
find it out and you will owe that money back. Claim your gambling winnings and make them take taxes out. If you win at the casino or you win the lottery, it's best to have them take the taxes out up front. That way you don't run the risk of owing when you get ready to file. And be patient. Just because you got
Yes.
your W-2s, remember that you took that from 1K. That 1099 may be coming later. If you went to school, those forms as of yesterday were not ready yet. So that 1098T that you're waiting on from school, that's a great tax credit. Wait on
Okay.
it. Just be a little bit patient. And remember, if you have dependents and you're getting earned income credit, you won't get your refund until mid-February anyway. So there's no reason to rush. They'll just be patient. Let all of your things come through in the mail so that you and your tax preparer can work together to get you the biggest refund. Or
Hmm.
if you owe, set up payment arrangements and get everything completed accurately so you don't have to deal with an audit or deal with the IRS later.
Right. And I'm glad you said don't hide money. Attention to every Pookie and Ray Ray out here in
Mm,
America. This is the time that
yes.
we're going to be honest about our finances. You can't hide from Big Brother. So go ahead and put, if you win in the lottery or you win in whatever or different things, just get your documents in order. And because you don't want to deal with the IRS, you don't want to be in having penalties and them coming against you for different things.
Yes.
Keep it honest, and let your professional that's doing your taxes know what's going on. I'm sure it ain't too much that Latasha has not heard before, even from not filing as you're supposed to. Let's speak on that real quick, Tasha. If they haven't filed consistently, what should they be doing now?
If they haven't filed consistently, don't be afraid. There are other, if you can't find the W-2 that you have from back in the day, there are other ways for us to obtain those. We can request them from the IRS, we can get a transcript. The more open you are with your tax preparer, the better we can help you get your tax situation together. You not telling us is not only a disadvantage to us, but it's a disadvantage to you because
Oh,
I've been in the business for 16 years, and like she said, I've seen a lot, I've heard a lot. I
mhm.
know a lot of things that we used to be able to get away with that we can't get away with anymore. So if we have a good heart to heart conversation and you tell me what you're trying to do, I
Mhm.
can help you get there and tell you a legal way and the best way to get where you are trying to go. And if we can't get there, I can advise you of what's the best recourse for you
Mhm.
and your situation. If you haven't filed in years, I had a client that hadn't filed in 8 years because he was
Mhm.
a business owner and he worked, and he was so terrified that he would owe, and he ended up getting refunds back for
Wow.
all of the years that he could. And it was amazing to him. He just did not understand. And so don't feel bad because you don't understand. I don't know how to make gourmet chicken. That's why
Yes,
you hire someone to do it for you.
that's
You go
right.
to your nice 5-star restaurant and you sit down and you let them make it for you.
That's
So I
right.
don't know how to sell jewelry. I go to Latonya to get my
That would
jewelry
be
because
me.
I don't know how to do that. So let your tax preparer be who you need them to be.
Yes,
Hire who you need to hire to be the expert. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you, or you lack smart, or you're ignorant, or you're not intelligent because you go and seek a professional. Let us be that professional and let us give you the information. Share everything with us so that we can
yes.
best advise you how to move forward.
And these are all giftings and callings. Each and every vendor that comes on the vendor experience, this is what God has gifted them in. So while you sitting up here losing hair, losing sleep, on a sick and shut
Mhm.
in list at church because you ain't filed your taxes, listen, don't do that. That's extra stress. You know,
It is, that is, I'm so glad you said that, because just a little background. I got into this business 16 years ago,
Mhm.
just off of a flukes. I went to a big brand and they messed up on my taxes, and I wasn't a really good person that was strong in math in school. I like math and I could figure
Hey,
some things
Tracy.
out, but I wasn't a math connoisseur. And so I got into this tax business, and then I realized I was pretty good at math. I was pretty good at
Yes,
figuring things out, and realized that that was a gift. I had a gift for helping people. I had a heart to help people. And so when people
yes,
would come in with big caboodles of receipts, I was good at breaking those receipts down and figuring out what
yes,
we could claim and what we couldn't claim. And that just came naturally to me. So, yes, everybody has different gifts and talents that they have been blessed with. And
yes.
so that's why this platform is so great, so that we can promote those.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now you have the notary services as well.
Yes, I also am a notary. I've been a notary for 2 years. And yeah, notaries, if you don't know, are elected officials by the state of Michigan to authenticate who you are and who you say you are. That's really what we do. We can't really say that the content in a document is true, but I can say that the person who signed it is Latanya H. Harris Gooden.
Right.
So that's what notaries do. So we take appointments. You can call me. My phone number is listed all over the website. Um, Sometimes I'm not in the office because I do run out. I'm a one-woman show. My husband, my daughter help me out when they can. But if you need something, call me, text me, email me, and I'm pretty accommodating. I will work with you to get what you need to get done.
Awesome. Tracy from Cincinnati. Yes, she will be happy to talk to you. I'll make sure you have her contact information. She wants to get help filing her son's uh, 2021 taxes. Absolutely.
Awesome.
I want to thank you, Latasha Strickland, for being on the go and coming on to the
Yes.
vendor experience. I appreciate
Thank
you
you.
so much. This
Thank you.
is my
Thank you all for being so understanding and accommodating. I'm sorry. It's usually a lot more professional, but as
you
we
made
all
it.
have busy lives, I made
Yes,
it. I did it, and I will be. You can be in touch with me. Like I said, Coleman's team. www.colemansteam.com. All of my contact information is there. I look forward to talking and meeting with all of you very, very soon. And happy tax season!
woo, get money, get money.
Get money, get money.
All right, thank you, sister.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Let me tell you that W-2 was burning up fire in my mailbox. I said, Lord, bring me out. Give me $7.87 and 2 chicken wings. I would be so happy. And a burners. I don't ask for much, Lord. I don't ask for much. All right, we're going to keep moving. Latoya Armstrong is in the studio. 11 vibrations. I'm going to bring my sister up. I am excited to meet. I'm meeting her at the same time you're meeting her. Okay, let's get it. Hello, beautiful. Look at that smile.
Hello, everybody. And thank you so much for having me. I appreciate this.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, it's so important to connect with other entrepreneurs. I love the fact that you were so excited about being on. Thank you for that wonderful energy. So, Miss Latoya, I am going to give you a chance to introduce who you are. And you have a collection of books. Is that right?
I have a book. It's called T's Collection.
T's Collections. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. And you have a clothing line.
Yes, I just started my clothing line, which is called 11 Vibrations. It's 11vibrations.com. Just came out like maybe a week or two ago. So it's new.
Hot off the press.
Yes. And
Well,
I actually did. I put a discount code on there too for everybody who's watching. So
wonderful.
yes, you get
Thank you.
yeah, so you get 11% off with CC11 off. Yes.
What do we have to do?
Actually, it's a link. I just put a link on the page, but really, you just go to 11vibrations.com, and the promo code is C for your business, Critical Conversations. So CC11 off, and that's for 11% off.
So tell me, what is 11 Vibrations?
Okay, so on this journey, I've been on a long journey on trying to discover who I am and really connecting myself to who I am. And so it's more, I found that on the road, it's a lot more than just me getting to know who I am. It's also me connecting to God, and also the energy and the beings that God put in your path, and the knowledge that he wants you to have as well. And so part of learning that is you find out that we are energy beings, and you learn about your chakras, which if you don't know about them, chakras are your energy centers. And it's basically how you balance, how you connect to the earth, how you identify with yourself, how you love, how you receive love. All of that is tied into energy, which we are energy beings.
Okay.
And I was looking for, it actually started with me looking for something that I wanted to wear that would make me feel like myself.
Okay.
And I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything that really resonated with me. And so one night, right in that process of where you partially sleep and on the way waking up, that little in-between space, what came to me was Dr. Emoto. So Dr. Emoto was a man, he was the one who came up with, he did an experiment where he took ice, he took water and he froze it, but he froze it with words on it. So he had some positive words like love and joy, happiness. And then he had some negative words like hate and violence, things like that. And he froze it. And what he found is that the ones that had the positive words like love and joy and happiness, they had really beautiful crystals. They were basically in alignment.
Wow.
And the ones that had the hate and the violence and those negative words had this chaotic pattern that was kind of like all over the place and kind of scary looking on some of them. And so words have meaning. And if words have meaning, I felt like symbols had meaning as well. So why not wear symbols that will actually help to align you with words that will help you align you to help you be a better version of yourself? And so that's kind of where 11 Vibrations came from.
Wow. All right. And talk about your book.
Oh, so my book is called T's Collection. That's what this is right here. So it's a collection of short stories, poems. There's a couple of songs in there, which is funny too, because the songs. So when I sent all of this off to be copywritten, I got a letter from somebody saying, hey, if you write songs, we'll buy them.
Wow.
And and so I was like, you know what, just to see if I could do it, I did it. So that's where the 2 songs come from. And it turns out that was a scam. So if you ever do the copywriting, people are going to email you or send you letters and things like they're scams. But still, it made me feel good that I was able to do it. So that's where the 2 songs came from.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the stories that are in there, I have short stories that are in there, and those all were based off of dreams that I had. So I will wake up, and sometimes you wake up, you're trying to figure out what was I dreaming about? So it was kind of like that, except for when I went back to go back over it in my head, it was like this whole story enveloping. And
Wow.
so I started writing them down, and those are the short stories that are in there.
I'm glad you mentioned dreams because I've often wondered if dreams had significant meanings, because there are some dreams that I've had reoccurring. One particular has to do with the rapture. I've dreamt this dream ever since I was a little girl, how there are people who were going to, make it to see the Lord and that were not. But then there's some dreams that I have had that have to do with what I'm the most afraid of. I'm afraid of drowning. So I have a lot of dreams involving water. Any clue on why you have a dream about your fears?
So that's part of our growth. Your fears can sometimes stunt you and
Mm,
prevent you from growing and prevent you from being a better person. So I have a degree in psychology too, developmental psychology, but I believe that when it comes out to the dreams, we have dreams of things that we are fearful of, because it's God's way of trying to bring it to the forefront for us to move past it, for us to get better, for us to become a better version of ourselves.
mhm.
Especially when it comes to jobs that God has to do for you, those can be really scary. And
Yes,
you really have to have a lot of faith to step out and do what it is that He asks of you.
mhm.
And so to overcome your fear, it starts with the mind, because that's where the fear develops. That's where it starts, is in our own mind. And
Mhm.
so our dreams bring it to the forefront. The subconscious pushes it forward for us to recognize and for us to move past it and work on. At least that's what I believe.
That makes sense because a lot of times the things that I fear the most, not just drowning, but just even sometimes fear of, like, am I going to be able to take my life to the next level, or how long am I going to live, or relationship fears, they really turn into kryptonite and they keep you from even making even one step forward. I was talking to the previous person about having plans, my first vendor tonight, about having plans and never moving forward because you feel like it's too big for me. I can't possibly do that. So sometimes your fears really keep you stagnated, where you can't even grow and be all of what God wants you to be. What was your inspiration about writing this book? How'd you get to this point?
um, so it started with a 90-day challenge that I saw somebody on YouTube do.
Okay.
And he said it was a way to come out of your box. It was a way for you to basically develop as a person and move past your fears, come out of
Hmm.
your box. And
Hmm.
it was a video blog to where you posted a video every day for 90 days. It took me 3 tries to do it, but I finally got it done. And I posted it for 90 days. And just from that, just from being able to do that, it took away a lot of pressures. It took away a lot of thoughts. Like, I wasn't so worried about how many people gonna see me do this. I was
Hmm.
more so like, oh my God, what am I gonna talk about now? I'm running out of topics, you know? And so it changed perspective. I wasn't afraid to talk in front of people. I wasn't afraid to get on the camera. I wasn't afraid to stand on the stage in front of everybody anymore, because I did that. I did that video blog for 90 days. So when it came down to the stories, it was easy to write the stories. But what was hard about this book was putting out the poems, the poetry,
Okay.
because the poetry speaks to my heart, my feelings, my experiences, and things that happened to me. So it put me in a very vulnerable position to share that. Like, I had a hard time even sharing it with my editor. I'm like, okay,
Wow.
I had to work up to it to get to just share it with her. And what happened is it made me push myself to where it's like, okay, I just want to do something. I'm the type of person where I have to have something on my list to do. And then
Mhm.
once I have it on my list to do, I got to take care of it to get it off my list and then move on to the next thing. And so at that time, I found I really wasn't doing anything. I was just going to work and coming home, and I wasn't doing anything. So I challenged myself to get everything together and to publish the book. And I gave myself a deadline, and I worked with my editor. I was sending her stuff. Like, one of the stories in the book is called The Group. And I had to warn her on that one because I'm like, okay, when I was writing it, I was crying because of all the emotions and stuff that was involved in that story. So I'm sitting there writing it like, why am I crying? I'm the one writing this. I know what's happening, but I was still the one crying. So I had to warn her about that. But it was just, it was a way for me to give myself another challenge and then give myself that deadline to really make sure I did it and to really have something to keep pushing me forward.
Awesome. So you have poetry in your book?
Yes, I do have poetry in the book as well. So short stories, poems, and a couple of songs. Yeah.
Awesome. Proud of you. How do we get your book?
You said what?
How do we obtain your book?
It is on Amazon. It's easiest to look it up with my name. So if you go to Amazon and do a search for Latoya Armstrong, it pops right up and you'll see it. Again, this is what it looks like. So this is the cover. Me and my dad did the cover.
Great job.
Yeah. So he took the picture. I put everything together. He took the picture, and then with publishing on Amazon, I was able to fill in the rest of it. But yeah, my dad and I did this picture.
How long have you been writing poetry?
Since middle school.
Okay.
Yeah, since middle school.
Read one to us?
Yeah, I can read one.
Yes, please.
I'll do the very first one.
Okay.
The very first one in here is called Love Letter.
Okay.
And I wrote it under the premise of being able to speak to my husband who would be in the future, because he's not with me now. So this is the letter to that, whoever that man is. Okay. All right. So again, it's called Love Letter. So dear lover, I wake up every morning to your smiling face. It carries me through my day and inspires me with thoughts and feelings of a great love, a love that pushes me to be more, to try more, to go further than the limitations of my life tell me I can go. When you open your eyes to me, rays of sunlight spill over my body. This tantalizing sensation of your touch caresses my soul and sends me to the cosmos to dance amongst the stars. Your words of love and happiness travel to my ears like songs of spring that revive, rejuvenate, and reanimate a dead soul that had no purpose before you. Then sorrow turns my joy to darkness as I drown in a sea of emptiness. I realize the unwanted reality of a dimension I cannot escape, a place where you and I are unknown to each other. But how can I feel this way about someone who has yet to grace my life? The thought of your presence has already uplifted my soul as only a gift from God could. Then hope rises in me that our paths will cross, that happily ever after will be our lives lived and no longer fantasized, that we will take the rest of the journey together, hand in hand, heart in heart, forever till the day we part. And I say at the top of my lungs on the rooftops of life, I am here, lover, letting you know that I am waiting to forever be yours. Signed, timelessly waiting, lady of yours.
Wow. That is absolutely beautifully written.
Oh,
Such images. You started reading, I started having these images in my mind. I love that. So do you do like local poetry events, Latoya?
I haven't.
Oh, really?
I guess that'll be another way of challenging myself, but I have not.
That was really, really good. The CEO of Trailblazers Radio is a writer, and I used to write. I got to get back into it. So what you said makes sense because I want to challenge myself, and you just inspired me to tap into that creative side because sometimes you can get so busy with life, work, and the other hats that we wear that your dreams and aspirations and things you love get put on the back burner, but
really
they're still a part of you because it's what you really, really were made to do. Yes. So when I'm not doing what I'm made to do, I feel incomplete or like I'm, just not giving life my all. So thank you for sharing that and for being here because I want to get back into my writing. It was my outlet as a teenager.
Mine too.
A lot of bullying and just I wasn't the cutest thing with my Jerry curl.
You're beautiful now, so
thank you. They like my soul glow back then. They didn't like my soul glow.
Yes,
but that's all right. Though. That's all right.
That's all right. Because look at you now. Look at you now.
Well, I want to thank you. Thank you for accepting the invitation, for gracing us with your presence. You have a beautiful smile and aura about you. So thank you for
Oh,
being
thank
here.
you.
And I hope to be in touch soon so we can keep on doing things like this, sis.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It has been a pleasure and an honor being on here with you. And I truly appreciate it. And I'm glad I was able to inspire you. Because I
Yes,
know
thank
I have to
you.
do that for my own self. Like right now, my niece and
Yes.
I are working on a kid's book that I'm going to be putting out.
Ooh,
So, yep,
awesome.
she's illustrating it. So, yes.
Awesome. What's your website?
The website is 11vibrations.com.
Okay.
But if you wanted to get in touch with me as far as writing, I do have a site on Facebook, a Facebook page for
Mhm.
Tea's Collection. And that's
Awesome.
TEA' Collections.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll be in touch, sister. Have a good
Yes,
night.
ma'am. Thank you.
Goodbye. All right, everybody. We are moving right along. Everything is going great. I hope you are enjoying yourself. Let me bring my people up here. Y'all ready? Coco and Fred, y'all want to come on? All right. Let me bring my co-workers and the CEO of Trailblazers on, and then we'll bring our next vendor on. Hey, Coco.
Hey, how are you?
Fred, hey y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I am getting ready to bring up the one and only Pastor Cranford, and he is going to be showing us some amazing custom designs. Let me get him in the studio and he can introduce himself. Well, hello there, Pastor Cranford.
Hey, how are you?
I am so excited to meet you finally.
Absolutely. Thank you for
Thank you
having
for
me.
this. Yeah, absolutely. I got a chance to see some of your designs at the Holy Convocation last year, and I'm telling you, exquisite, exquisite, exquisite. So thank you for being here. I want to give you a chance to tell us the name of your business and what it is that you do. And will you be able to show us a few designs today?
Absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
right, then go right ahead, sir.
Okay, so my name is Rick Cranford, and I am a milliner, and the name of my company is Cranford's Millinery. I've been doing this for a little bit over 20 years,
Wow.
perhaps. I used to be married, and my wife liked hats, and
Okay.
I had 4 kids, and I could not afford the hats that she wanted. I was having the appreciation, and I could not afford the hats. This is how I got started in the hat business. I could not afford to make the hats that she wanted because having 4 kids, and then she wanted this Jack McConnell hat that we saw at Macy's, where it was J.L. Hudson's back then, I think it was.
Yes.
And the hat cost like $600. And so
Ooh.
I scraped up enough money to buy the hat, but I know I could not afford to keep buying them with 4 kids. And
Oh, wow.
so I was working at Comerica and I had Tuesdays off. And I studied the hat and I decided that I was going to try to make one of my own. Long story short, I end up making one when my wife and my kids went to school. I
Mhm.
went through the yellow pages and found
Oh,
some stores and some
yes.
material. And by the time they got home, I think the following day from school or something, I had completed it. And she wore it on Easter, and somebody wanted to buy it off her head. And the rest is kind of history.
Wow.
I sold my first hat for like 200, maybe $130 or something like that. And I
Mhm.
was like, well, that's good money. And so the rest is
Yes,
history. And here I am.
that is amazing.
Yeah.
So I would love to know. So what is a milliner?
A milliner is a fancy name for hat maker.
Well, come on and teach us, Pastor Cranford, today. Come on,
Yeah.
milliner. I love that. So are we able to see some of your designs today?
Absolutely. Let me show you one of my. I'm going to switch a couple of them out, and then
Okay.
so be patient with me so I can figure out how to do this. I want to get my camera together, and oh, let me see. Uh, well, let's try it this way. You can see this
Ooh,
is
that is beautiful.
these are fascinators, and
Oh, yes.
A lot of the ladies, they don't want full hats anymore. They want the
Right.
fascinators. And so I've designed a couple of them just to show you. The Lord has blessed me where, fascinators are they they were cocktail hats back in the 20s. Fascinators are anything that fastens to your head, whether it's a clip or
Oh,
a headband or whatever. So that's the reason why they call them fascinators.
I
But
always
back
wanted that.
yeah, back in the 20s, they were called cocktail hats. So you've seen them in the I Love Lucy days. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard. Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to see how to flip this around so I can.
They remind me of like the Harlem Nights, the
Yeah.
Harlem Nights theme.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might have lost him. He will be back in the studio in just a
Yes.
moment. And welcome to the CEO, Frederick Beatty, and my sister Coco. Thanks for coming on. And we're going to give Pastor Cranford a second to come back on, but thank you for hanging with me. So far, we have talked to Corey from Savvy Meals. We've talked to Kyle Shonda came and blessed us again, our self-love guru. All right, Pastor Cranford is back.
I'm back. Okay,
There we go.
I was trying to flip my phone around, but
That's
I
that is
and,
gorgeous.
and so maybe you can
Wow.
see it that way.
Yes, I can see that. What color is that, Pastor?
That's brown. It's
Ooh,
brown. I'm still
that is
doing my winter stuff, and so yeah. So this is uh
gorgeous.
pop of color here. This is a fuchsia with a feather on the side. Put it on.
Oh, come on, fuchsia.
Yeah. And
Now,
so
That
yeah,
is
you
gorgeous.
would not be able to miss that.
That
the
is so gorgeous. And
stones
Pastor,
are
you mentioned that people don't like the full hats anymore, and they probably like me. If you're getting close to menopause and the world is getting extra hot every day, the fascinator is probably going to be the right thing for
Now,
you.
I like that.
Look at
ab-
that. Oh, that is
absolutely.
beautiful. Is
And
that
so
white?
that's white.
Come
And
on,
so
first Sunday communion for the Lord.
and
Come on,
so
bread and body of our Savior.
and so yeah, the ladies are wearing this is because they're easy to carry to the convention. They don't have to have
Yes,
the big hat boxes, and they can slip them on and slip them off very easily.
yes. Because at
And
the Holy Convocation, your table stayed crowded, Pastor
yeah,
Cranford.
yeah, I sell out pretty good.
Yes.
The Lord has blessed me where, I have a lot of people that help promote my business, like Sister Sheard, Karen Clark Sheard.
Oh, yes.
She buys a lot from me. Dorinda and Jackie, all of the sisters, they
What a
support me.
blessing that is. Talk
Yeah.
about celebrity clients.
Yeah. And so yeah, by sister evangelist Karen Clark Sheard, her church is right down the street from my house. So
Okay.
sometimes on Sundays she'll pop through to see what I got. And
I
so
love that. That is
yeah,
so sharp. I love the bling. I'm the
yeah,
bling queen. I
you
love that.
a bling person. And this
Yes,
here's a
absolutely.
here's another brown one.
Ooh, that is sharp. The designs are so unique, Pastor. The
Yeah.
artistic
That
talent
is
is
nice.
just exquisite.
Yeah, that's what I try to do, stuff that you don't see very often. And
Right.
so
Now,
I have a
I have
hmm?
a question for you, Pastor. Now, was
Yes,
that
ma'am.
crystals on that one?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I only use the finest of crystals. I use Swarovskis. And so, you know, um, yeah, all of these are crystals, guaranteed to bling. I don't use the cheap Chinese stones.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
so
Yeah,
when you
Swarovskis are very good.
yeah, so when you see these, you don't have to worry about not shining. You will be shining. And
That's
so
beautiful.
yeah.
Now,
I
do you have any full hat pieces
I
though?
do have a full hat right here.
Come
And
on,
so
full hat.
Come on,
for
Koji.
for
Yes.
That
some of
that
the
is the Koji mother.
Come
yeah,
on, church mother.
for some of the older ladies,
That is sharp.
Yes.
they don't like the fascinator because it don't agree with their hair. It slides on the silky hair.
Okay.
And so, they refuse to wear the fascinators, some of the church mothers and things, and some of the older ladies. And then I have, a lot of my younger first ladies wear,
Oh,
uh,
Oh,
yes.
come on now.
Come
and
on
so
here.
this is
That's the
full
tea.
of
That's the tea. I call that the
stones
tea
and,
party hat.
The Tea Party, yes.
yeah, stones and beads.
That is so sharp. Oh my
Hmm.
goodness.
And let's see the black one. And here is a black one here.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
This one is full of stones, full of stones.
That is so sharp.
Hmm.
Well, we are in Detroit, and those of you who are in Detroit or know about Detroit, Detroit loves to dress, especially our church ladies. We love to look good, and I'm telling you, these hats are absolutely exquisite.
Hmm.
Oh
And
my,
yeah, I do a lot of stuff with feathers
I
and
love
different things. And I have a lot of state supervisors from the Church of God in Christ that come
yes.
through.
Yeah, that's
And
why I said
so,
told you. That's
Oh, I
that's the
love
look.
that. Is that
yeah,
black or navy, Pastor?
that's black.
Oh, that
That's
is
black.
sharp.
Something different.
Ooh,
You
very
know?
different. It's a work
Yeah.
of art.
Yeah,
It's a
thank
work of
you.
art. I love that.
Thank
Now, do
you.
you do custom pieces too,
I
Pastor Pam?
do. I do. A lot of the first ladies will drop some of their suits off at the house, and I'll just
Mhm.
design something, and they'll come back and pick it up later. And
Yes,
Okay.
so, yeah, the feathers are different colors, and
that
so
is
yeah,
so
I have a
beautiful.
Okay. So as far as price, how much are the fascinators? Are they all different?
what they're all different. They're all different. It depends on what's all on there. They start about 65 and up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a full hat will be what?
Normally a full hat normally starts at 125 and up. So it all depends on, what all you need or what all you requiring.
Okay.
Feathers.
Oh, that is sharp.
I gotta get your website to some Kojic mothers that I
Ooh,
know.
Okay.
yes, please do. I'm telling you, that red one remind me of had to be Humphrey.
Yeah, now I make a lot of hats for Miss Humphrey. Miss
I'm
Humphrey
telling you, Evangelist Humphrey is a bad. She is
is
something else.
yes. She was
Yeah.
just over here for Christmas.
Was
And
she? I just
yes,
love her. Detroit's jewel. I love her. That has got to be my favorite one so far.
right
Is
here.
that gold?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's gold
Yeah,
and
that's
black.
that gold.
that is
Hmm.
so sharp.
Yes.
Oh, that is beautiful.
And so I have about one more that I want to show you, and then what two more? Give me the captain. Um, this one is black, and
Oh,
this
that's
one
nice.
sells pretty good.
Ooh, that
Okay,
is
you
That's-
said that, and you called that one the captain.
no, this next one I'm about to give you is the captain. Now this is my mother Edwards hat. I don't know if you know Mother Edwards, but she wears this, and this
now
is
I know a Mother
Oh, I
Edwards,
like that.
the
Yeah.
supervisor of Church of God in Christ.
yes, Mother Regina Rose Edwards.
Oh, yes, I do. That's her. That's her.
That's her.
That is sharp. Oh, that is sharp.
Got a
She
lot
got
of bling.
suit that would go with that. That she got some black and stone suits I've seen her wear.
Oh, absolutely,
Oh, that
absolutely.
is so
And
beautiful.
so I sell a lot of black for official days,
Hmm.
all of the jurisdictional official days and the convocations, workers' meeting, all of
Hmm.
them that have official days. And so it's kind of busy for me. The workers' meeting is starting
Hmm.
right after the workers' meeting, and then there's Easter, then there's Mother's
Yes,
Day, then there's
yes,
the First Lady days, getting ready to go to the women's convention. Then there's the women's
yes.
convention. And so
Hmm.
and then it starts up the convocations, the state convocations, leading up
Yes.
to the jurisdictional women's convention to the national convocations. And so it's quite busy.
It's a blessing to
Well,
be
that's a good.
busy,
Being busy
Pastor.
is a good thing.
Yes, busy is a
That's a
good thing.
blessing.
Yes.
I'm
How can
definitely
we reach you, Pastor? What's your Facebook page, phone number, website? How
oh,
can people call for orders?
definitely. Okay, so here would lie my problem because I pastor and do the hats and do I have several other things going on. I do not have a website yet because I cannot keep up with the demand.
I
And so
understand.
I don't want to put up a website and constantly have to tell people no, so I haven't put up one yet.
That's smart.
But
I get it.
but you can definitely reach me on Facebook and Instagram. And also I have my card here where you can locate me, call my number. I can come to you or you can come to me. And
Okay.
however I can bring a trunk show to your house. Or
Yes.
or you're welcome to come to my show. I have a little showroom in my house, and
All right.
a
Showroom.
lot, a lot of people come through here. I've had a lot of celebrities come through here, and so I have to work what I got. I'm thinking about doing a brick and mortar. A lot of people were saying maybe
Okay.
you should just do virtual, the website thing. But I'm thinking that I still want to do the brick and mortar store.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'll be praying with you for that to happen because you are in demand, Pastor Cranford.
Yeah, thank you, thank
Well, I
you.
want to thank you. Thank you for accepting the invitation to come on. It's so good to meet you. I've always seen you in different places and we know some of the same people, but thank you for doing this. And I hope to be in contact with you soon. I've got your card saved, so I'll put it in the comments for those who need Pastor Cranford's information. But thank you so much for coming today, Pastor.
No, thank you for having me. Thank you for remembering me. Thank you for considering me. I appreciate every shout out, everything that
Yes,
you all
sir.
do. I appreciate it very much. I'm a black man trying to get out here.
Doing an amazing job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Pastor Cranford, have a wonderful evening.
All right, you too. God
Thank
bless you.
you. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get me a hat.
I was waiting for you to say it because I mean I like them. I'm not a hat
Oh my
person.
gosh.
I'm not a hat person, but I will get them for people that I know
The
that wear them.
fascinators are gorgeous. It's that Harlem Nights kind of feel.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I had an event to go to, because they do that a lot here, where they'll do like a 80s and 90s type of thing, kind of thing. And so they wear stuff like that. I mean, you could do a fascinator, plus you could have on like a masquerade mask.
Yes. For a theme party. But we're gonna keep on rolling. My sister is coming in with her sweet treats. Some of y'all fasting, but this is for future reference, and you can buy your stuff when you get through with your fast. Let me bring my sister up here. Good evening, my sister.
Hey.
How are you?
Coming on. Oh my goodness, thank you. So y'all, I met my sister Chandra through KL Shonda, who I met through Facebook, and I met my sister right here at one of her events. She is such a beautiful person. I'm so blessed to have sisters that have just embraced me over the last couple of years. And my baby loves these cheesecake cones. She's been on me about getting them again. Don't bring nothing cheesecake in here. We're trying to fast over here. The devil is a liar. So I'm going to let her introduce herself, introduce her business, and tell us what you specialize in, sis.
Hey. I'm Chandra. The owner and proud proprietor of Chandra Sweet Creations, a home-based bakery. I've been in business this year. It's 10 years. March 6th will be 10 years.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
I love it. It stemmed from I've baked and cooked all my life. But my bishop prophesied it into my life, and one day he told me, he said, next Sunday I want a business plan on my desk. And I'm like, wait, what?
Come on, Bishop.
Wait,
don't play.
Wait, what?
Don't play.
And I did it.
Oh.
It was scrawny and it was, it wasn't the official one. But I just love what I do.
Awesome.
I love the way people feel when they're eating my food. Because I bake and I cater. So I just love it. I love the feeling that people get. And, this is not something for every day, because I always tell people because they be like, oh, I want that. I can't wait. And I'm always okay. And I know some of them have, different health issues and stuff. I know everything in moderation. Now we're going to do this.
That's good. That's
now
good.
I could be like, okay, well, come on, you can get your money, but I'm not doing that.
Right.
Everything in moderation. We want you to be healthy. We want you to be here so you could order, the next time.
That's right.
So
sis. That's good. What's your
yeah.
specialty?
Everybody loves the crunch cakes, the cones. But I do some of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm one of those. I can do the pretty stuff and the decorated stuff, but I also can do grandma's peach cobbler and the old fashioned banana pudding with which you make the custard on the stove.
Mm-hmm.
I was raised by my great grandmother, so I can do all of it.
That's it.
I can do all of it.
So what would you say your best seller is though?
Probably any of the crunch things, like the strawberry crunch, lemon crunch, the Oreo, stuff like that. Anything with the crunch is what I've been doing a lot of lately.
Awesome. So we're
So I would
coming
say
into like the year is started. We got Valentine's Day coming up. Now, can they get like heart-shaped cakes or a certain type of themed cakes? What do you do for that?
For holidays, typically, I have to wait and see what my work schedule is because I work a 9 to 5 for now. But usually I offer either chocolate covered berries or either some type of tray that has the chocolate covered berries as well as maybe a cupcake mix. Maybe throw in a couple pretzels. I make little treat boxes.
I love that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So that's what I think I'm going to do this year. I haven't narrowed it down yet because all of that is just me. So I have to, have time. I don't want to lack or, slack on anybody's thing. So I have to make sure that I'm going to have the time to do it. And if I can't, then I won't do it at all.
Absolutely.
So
do you ship?
I mean, but for real, like, you don't do people like that. So,
right. Do you ship items, sis?
Do you ship?
Not yet. I have, I've done pound cakes and cookies. But every time I have tried to ship cakes, I don't care how much I pad them and wrap them in bubble wrap. And every time it gets to the person, it's a whole hot mess. So I haven't found anyone to that I could send it through that the product won't be damaged. So until I can find that, then I'll stick to just the simple stuff.
Let's talk about pound cakes.
Okay.
Because I love a good church basement pound cake.
Look here with the crunchy top.
Oh my gosh. So do you do the 7-Up, plain? What kind of pound cakes?
All of them. 7-Up, lemon, butter, 5 flavor, strawberry, chocolate, like red velvet.
Pound cakes is?
Yeah.
Oh, she had me at 5 flavor. I literally only know 3 people that know how to make that.
Now what's that? What's 5 flavors?
It's literally the 5 different flavors in the pound cake.
Oh, wow.
Only know 3 people besides her because she's like the third, like that I know that actually know how to make it.
Like I said, I'm old school when it comes to some stuff. So yeah, that's one of the old school ones.
Now, what has been your most complicated cake that you've ever made?
Probably I would say when I started doing the tiered cakes, like the wedding cakes and stuff like that, baby, them almost took me out of here.
Oh my God.
Because it's like, okay, you got to make sure the sticks is in there good. You got to make sure that stuff is anchored good. And you got to make sure. And then, Detroit streets ain't all that, they ain't all that level.
Bumpy.
Look, so you got to make sure you get it where it need to be from point A to point B.
Yes.
But yeah, I would say when I started out, that was probably my most difficult thing.
Okay. How much notice do you need to do a specialty cake? Like I've seen your cakes that have all the decorations, like for birthday parties and things. How much time do you need before, like when they place their order? How much time we looking at?
I always tell people at least 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because I don't do the cutouts and the pre-cuts and stuff like that. Some people have those machines. I don't do those. I usually get someone else to do them for me. So I don't want to be last minute with the person that I, may need for that extra touch of decoration that I need or something. Awesome. So I always say at least 2 weeks.
Awesome. And in terms of birthday cakes, what flavors?
I do all of them: strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry marble, lemon, butter pecan, carrot, red velvet. I'm probably sure I'm missing some. My butter. But any flavor that you can come up with, I'm sure.
Now, do you do vegan?
I do.
Because I thought I saw that on a post someday. So you make like vegan cakes and cookies?
I do.
Oh Lord.
Our sister, Shonda.
Yes, that's why I thought about that. Yes.
Our sister Shonda pushed me into the whole vegan thing. So,
wow.
But most people, when they can't even tell. They can't even tell. So
awesome. Yes, I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, most people, they can't tell that it's even vegan unless I tell them.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Shonda.
Yes. Now, when it comes to frosting, I am big on, like, you do like the buttercream frosting where it's like nice and light and fluffy.
Not too sweet, real fluffy, not too sweet.
Back in the day, the old school frosting is too sweet for me and too heavy, and sometimes it overpowers the cake.
Yep.
But I like that buttery cream frosting.
And I don't like, most people put like, real thick layers of frosting.
Yes.
I don't put no real, it's enough that the cake holds and it's pretty, but I don't, because a lot of people don't like that, If they want it, then I'll add it, but no. And then I've never had anybody tell me that mine was too sweet. So I try not to do the over sweet thing.
Right.
But
How can people reach you to see your work? How can they reach you?
I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
As Chandra Sweet Creations. On Instagram, it's just Chandra.Burton, which is my full name. Mm-hmm. And I am in the process of revamping my website. So shortly I'll have that back up and running. But it's chandrasweetcree.wix.com. Mm-hmm. I'm going to change my domain name too, but right now that's what it is.
Awesome. Do you do pies or just cakes?
I do pies.
Really?
Typically I only do those around like the holidays. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The cherry, the apple, I've done even the strawberry rhubarb.
Ooh, strawberry! Come on, strawberry rhubarb.
Apple. Everybody does the apple. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've done them all. Any kind of fruit flavored, whatever, lemon meringue. So it kind of depends. I make them all. But usually, like I said, I sell a lot of those mostly around. I've even made egg pie, so I make that too.
Oh, I love egg custard pie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's old school, sis. Now you're going to church and
I'm going to back a little bit. I am going back a little bit.
Oh, that's so good. Awesome. So if someone needed a cake, like if a church was having like a repast or something, they'd be able to contact you and get like multiple cakes. Because I know there's different people who have events and they may not be the best baker, but they may want a few different desserts. Will they be able to do that as well? Okay.
I do.
Awesome.
Yep. Those typically people usually get like full sheet cakes and stuff for those events. So yeah, I do that. I still do sheet cakes and quarter sheets and full sheets. I still do that. Yep.
That is awesome. Do they come to you or do you deliver? How does that work?
Both. Most people come to me, but I also deliver for a fee, depending on where it is. And I definitely recommend some people. I'll have them pick up like the tiered cakes, but I really prefer to deliver those because we don't want no mishaps, and I don't want nobody calling me telling me, "Girl, I got here and the cake fell over." I don't need. I don't need or want those types of problems. So
wow. Tell me about, most bakers really enjoy baking. What do you love the most about baking?
That's my peaceful time.
All right, peaceful.
Like when I'm in here, and I usually I'll start baking sometime straight from coming in from work, and then I'm just in here, and I'm just be in my zone. It's my peace. It's my peaceful place because I really do love what I do. I bake from a place of love.
Beautiful. So when Bishop told you to give him that business plan,
He did.
How did you feel about that? Did you feel nervous about it?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was like, wait, what, sir? Like, what? Me? I was like, yeah, okay. But yeah, it took off.
Larry loves her. I have never had anything rhubarb. I have got to try it. What is the consistency of a rhubarb like?
Rhubarb it puts you to the mind of celery.
Okay.
But when you cook it down, it's not crunchy.
Okay.
It's firm, but it's not crunchy. Mm-hmm. But a stalk of rhubarb puts you to the mind of celery.
Wow.
I feel like it's probably in the same family.
It could be. It could be. Well, I want to thank you, sister, for coming on. Welcome. If anybody is out there and you're in the Detroit area and you're looking for treat boxes for Valentine's Day, we're coming into the month of love, and you want to surprise your significant other, do something different and get a treat box for them.
Absolutely.
Berries, make it cute. I like stuff like that. That keep the spark going.
Look here.
Love it. And for any occasions, if you need pound cakes, regular cakes, the strawberry cheesecake cones that my daughter gets, they are amazing, and she's affordable. So please make sure you contact her for your baking needs in the metropolitan Detroit area. And sister, I want to thank you for coming on.
You're so welcome.
Of this experience.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have a good night, sis.
You too. Bye-bye.
Sorry about the hop off. I had a tax client. I had a tax client come and drop off their W-2s.
You are fine. You busy too. You an entrepreneur too. So I know. All right, I'm gonna bring up the one and only Teresa Callahan. This is my sister. This is the one to watch. Let me bring my sister up here. Hello, gorgeous.
Oh, hey.
Let me tell you all. I have met this beautiful lady through following the choir that she and her husband founded. She sings too. I also have been blessed to have my makeup done by Mrs. Callahan. And when I tell you, it's not just someone doing your makeup. You have an experience of luxury, of excellence. Anything Callahan is going to be top notch. And that's herself, her husband, children. The Callahan legacy, it's excellent. You're not going to have just any old thing. So this is my sister, my friend. I love her. She's a preacher, wife, mom, entrepreneur, glam face, glam space. Did I say it right?
Game face, glam face.
I done messed it up.
That's all right.
I'll let you say it. Go ahead, sis.
It's a Game Face Glam Space, my studio space.
Yes.
Under the Teresa Callahan Beauty umbrella, because of course we are in the process of expanding. So
that's exciting.
Yeah, here is a Game Face Glam Space.
That is so beautiful.
Yes.
So is that for like people can come and have professional photographs done in your spaces?
Oh, that's coming up. Now you're getting a little ahead of yourself. That is coming. It's coming up. Last year I made the investment to I bought a camera and some equipment last year. And I just wanted to level up just the things, my offerings, but not just that, just for content purposes. So I purchased some camera equipment. And so I just been toying around with that. So that's coming next. Yes.
All right. So you are, I call makeup artists to the stars. You and when I say that, even if a person is not a celebrity, you will feel like that in her chair because you get the best treatment. She's walking you through what she's using on your face, and it's something about being made up that just does something to a woman's spirit. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing. Even if it's a natural beat, it just makes you feel so confident and feminine. So talk to me about your makeup artistry.
I'll tell you this, that when I started off just like most makeup artists in their basement, or just in a part of their home, just trying to just get better as an artist, trying to really just kind of trying to find out what my voice was as an artist, trying to figure out my signature look was. What was it that resonated with me? I never wanted to be the makeup artist that did a lot of some of the things that you see. I appreciate the artistry, but it just didn't resonate with me personally. So I was in my basement really just trying to figure out who I was as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Same time, I had about 6 clients, not 6 regular clients, but like 6 clients that trusted me,
Mm-hmm.
right, getting to allow me to be able to, to do their face. And I really got some great practice in. And when I had 6 clients, I always say that when I had 6 clients, I wanted to educate myself and get better in my artistry for the 6 that I had. I wasn't strategizing on how to get everybody in the city to come to me. That just wasn't my strategy. I just wanted to be the best makeup artist for the 6 people who did come to the basement. That was the bottom line.
Yes.
I did that. Then my business started to grow. And if I'm real honest with you, I was not a makeup artist who put my work out there because I wasn't secure in my artistry yet. I didn't know what my voice was, so I wasn't one that put out my artistry. But then the pandemic happened, and I just started kind of throwing it out there.
Yes.
The pandemic, my business grew exponentially in the midst of a pandemic, and I'm still the same person. I always just want to get better and better. I'm always learning. My husband will always tell you that I'm always sitting in a class. I'm always watching classes, from my favorite artists who I want to learn from, whose artistry I'm always taking a class. I'm always learning. I'm always trying to grow. And so that's where I am with my artistry piece of it. But one thing about, like you were saying, about your experience here, one thing that I always said, and I use it as a theme, is that I want people to feel like I thought about them before they came.
Yes.
Because I genuinely do. Before you sit in my chair, when I know that you're coming, I've thought about you before you came. And I always want to create an experience for people so that when they come here, that they feel like they're actually getting a moment.
Yes.
Getting a moment, being pampered, feeling like they're going to look good. And not just that, having some great conversation or not, because I also provide silent appointments for people who just want that moment of silence. So I do pride myself on experience, whether it be if you're a bridal client, if you experience me with bridal makeup artistry, if I'm coming to you in that vein, you're blocking the light, Tyson.
Hi, Tyson.
My baby is with me. She's
a beautiful baby.
My camera girl. But I pride myself on making sure that everything that you do with me is a series of experiences and good ones. That's what my goal is.
I love it. So when someone wants to have their makeup done, walk me through the process of consultation or conversation. How does that work?
Well, really, I try to make it as easy as possible. There are 2 ways. If you just want a regular appointment, you have some special occasion coming up. The appointment is pretty simple to make. You can just go on either www.teresacallahanbeauty.com, or you can go on gameface.as.me, and you can choose whichever service suits you, and you can book there. However, if you have a wedding and you need a bridal makeup artist or a makeup artist for your bridesmaids or either your whole wedding party, that's a little bit more involved because I want to actually know the vision for your day. I want to know, you can have a lot of good makeup artists, but when you're talking about your wedding, you got to find out if that's the best makeup artist for you. You got to have a vibe. You got to have something extremely organized. And I want to know the vision for your day, and I want to know how it is that I can help you. Is it something that I can execute for you with excellence? And so when it comes to my bridal inquiries, then you will go on teresacallahanbeauty.com. and you will fill out a bridal inquiry form. And that gives me an opportunity to ask you a few questions on the inquiry, and then also to check my availability to see if I have that date available. And then I'll do a Zoom call with you, because right in that bridal inquiry, it allows you to make a Zoom call with me. That process is pretty automated. So if you come through with a bridal inquiry, it's going to automatically send you a prep and pricing guide. So it's pretty automated until you're ready to actually go ahead and do the booking after you check out the pricing. So that's a little bit more involved, just because, again, I want to make sure that I can execute the vision for your day, and also that I have the time available to do that your way. So that's just the only difference. It's still the same, where you can go into either the gameface.asme to do a bridal inquiry, or you can actually just go to my website, TracyCallahanBeauty.com, and do a bridal inquiry. And it's just pretty much, from there, you'll get contacted within 24 hours, and we'll see what we can do for your wedding day. I'm rest assured that you will always have a professional experience, a very organized experience. And, we are a vendor, a contractor, or whatever you want to call it, who works for you from the moment that you inquire. So just wanting to make sure that we can create the best experience and to do the best service for the vision for your special day.
I love that. And from having a wedding of my own, the makeup for the bride is so important because it has to last hours.
Yeah.
So that is very important. I can see where that can be more involved in terms of how you put it on and what types of products you use and things like that.
Absolutely. Bridal makeup is very different from special occasion makeup, because on average, a bride has pretty much a 12-hour day, and most photographed day of their life. They're going to be photographed from the time they get up to the time they lay down. And so we have to put on makeup that's going to stand the test of time. Right? So you don't need to have streaks down your face.
Right.
There has to be different steps, a different approach to bridal makeup artistry. And being that is the case, generally with my brides, one of the things that kind of sets me apart from other makeup artists and generally a lot of Black makeup artists is that I'm skilled in airbrush.
Oh, wow.
Airbrush my brides. They don't get traditional makeup application, because the benefits of airbrush are that it is transfer proof, so you can put your hands on your face and everybody and it will not move. It is waterproof. It is waterproof. It is long lasting. So I always airbrush my brides to get the best results, and on camera it is absolutely flawless. And just a little sneak peek for what you're doing here, that is going to be one of our primary offerings in the summer months.
All right.
You're doing outdoor photo shoots, then you've had traditional makeup, then generally in the heat that makeup starts to break down a little bit more. And so in the summer months, we're going to really ramp up offering our airbrush so that, you'll have a longer wearing application, a transfer proof, waterproof. You can do a photo shoot underwater if you want to.
Come on, Mermaid City.
That'll be one of our offerings that'll be coming in the next couple of months.
We have a question from our viewer. Where are you located? And she says she loves your vibe.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I am located in Southfield, Michigan. I'm right here on Northwestern Highway on the service drive, right here at 10 Mile. I'm in the Mike Morris. I don't know if you've ever passed, if you've been on the Lodge Freeway and you pass 10 Mile and Evergreen. I am in the building that says Mike Morris Law Firm. It's called the Centrum Office Building, and I'm in Suite 109. And I've been here since 2018. So I'm right here in Southfield. I'm very accessible to all freeways, like the Lodge right here, 696 is right here, the Southfield Freeway. So I'm pretty whether you're in the city or the suburbs.
Awesome. And if you are doing something special for Valentine's Day, you better get with her now, because she books. She stays busy. So do not wait. Do not hesitate. If you're doing something special, night on the town or whatever, and you want to get a beautiful face done, because you're going to be flawless. I'm telling you, I love getting my makeup done with my sister, and her spirit is amazing. She gives great advice. I don't need nothing silent. I be talking to my makeup artist.
I love talking. I love kicking it.
I be talking to mine. Y'all can be quiet if y'all want. I pick her brain because she's smart.
Well, that's one of the things I love so much about being able to do this. I love just interacting. I love, the parts of your life that you allow me in. I love to talk about your children. I love to talk about what's going on in your business. I love to talk about your dreams. I love to talk about your aspirations. I love all of that. I just really thrive about it. That's one of the things that I love so much about being in this space. I get to interact with people who I might not have otherwise met. So I really, really just appreciate the interactions. And quite honestly, if I just am honest, I'm really an introvert. But in this space, I feel like I feel like God himself is really just kind of, allows me to be, in this space that I don't normally kind of allow myself in. So I really enjoy this space. It really challenges me in ways that I'm, not challenged. But it also just offers, is for me as ministry. And it means so much to me to be in this space. And it means so much to me that people allow me in their space. They, trust me enough to do what it is that I do. And to trust that I'm going to do the very best job that I can do, for you when you come.
Give us your website one more time. My cousin Kenyatta says she's having a birthday, so she's going to be giving you a call.
I'd love to have you here. My website is Teresa. That's TRESA Callahan, CALLAHAN beauty.com. So it's TeresaCallahanBeauty.com. You can go and book there. Or, because I have two different spaces that you can book in, you can go my website route, or you can go right straight directly to my my booking site, which is GameFace, GameFace.as.me. So you can book through either of those. And if you don't see something during the time, which you should, but if you see something during a time that may not have any appointments available, I do have a number, and sometimes I'm able to accommodate. So I'll do my very best that if I don't have something available, to try and make something work for you.
Well, I want to thank you for being a part of the virtual vendor experience, sister. And I look forward to getting my makeup done soon.
When I come to Detroit, I'm gonna have to have her contact me so I can come and see you.
Come on.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Well, thank you. You have a good evening, sister.
Talk to you guys.
Bye. All right, y'all. Oh, I love getting my makeup done. It's something so fun about that.
I've never had it professionally done ever.
It's an amazing feeling, sister. You got to do it.
I've never even put on the fake lashes, girl. So
we'll talk about that. Let me bring up my wonderful Pastor Carolyn and Blessed Beyond Accessories. She is coming up. Hello, beautiful pastor. Good evening. I can't hear you. Are you on mute? That's okay.
Good evening.
Well, there she is.
Hello, everybody.
Carolyn.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you so much for coming on tonight with Blessed Beyond Accessories. Pastor Carolyn is going to be talking about and showing us some amazing handbags today. I have purchased two of my own. I love them. They're very stylish. The quality is amazing. And for me, I love being a girl, partly because we get to wear different purses, different accessories, switch it up. That's the thing I absolutely love. So I'm going to give you the floor to introduce yourself and tell us about Blessed Beyond Accessories.
Hi, thank you so much for the invitation, and hello to everyone and your co-host. My name is Carolyn Smith, and I have a business called Blessed Beyond Accessories. We've been in business for almost 10 years now.
Wow.
I am a pastor. I also love the work of the ministry and people.
Yes.
And we already know that the word of God says that you are beautifully and wonderfully made.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
created by God. So I look at the women that love to accessorize. Don't just get a handbag
Yes.
just to make you look pretty.
Come
Because
on.
this is why I said blessed beyond
Yes.
accessories.
I
So
love it.
well, okay, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna run with that. And so that to let them know that not only will the bag, accessorize your beauty, but you also feel good with something new that you know
Yes.
that you enjoy having.
Yes.
So my business, we've been around. We have our ups and downs. Of course, COVID came, and and we're still working it out. But God is still amazing.
Yes,
And
he is.
the things that He does. So I'm trying to remember the hat that I'm wearing tonight.
Because you do wear many hats. Yes.
I'm trying to remember the hat that I'm wearing tonight. So I got the bags in front. I got the bags in front of me. So I have a few things that I would like to show.
Yes.
I have cut many things very low because they've been here.
Yes.
They've been here, and I'm just want to bless the people today.
Absolutely.
With the low price. So I'm gonna start off with this little crossbody.
Ooh.
Beautiful crossbody. And it's deep as it is, as you see it. And we're selling this. What are we selling this for? Okay. All right. We're selling this for $25.
Oh, that's good.
On the bags for $25. They're normally $35 and $40. So
y'all better get these pieces.
We have this red, and we have this blue jean, and silver.
Oh my goodness!
Blue jean, silver, and we also have orange.
Oh, that is sharp. That is sharp.
We have the red.
Wow, that is
red.
So pretty.
As well as purple.
I love it.
This is a purple. And we have this beautiful mustard colored one as well.
A very nice color.
I like that.
I like that.
So they're beautiful to have. And I do have a wallet that you can pair it with as well.
Oh, that's nice.
This wallet is $15 to pair with the $25 bag. So we have things such as that. We try to find something for everybody that that will try to will like something. We do have a Gucci inspired.
Oh, that is very cute.
Beautiful black. Beautiful. You can put your cell phone in. You can put your ID and your credit card in there. This is $65. This is selling for $65.
And smaller bags are in because since COVID, everybody, I know here when you go to different venues, you can't take these big purses into some of these venues. So crossbodies and the smaller bags are perfect for when you're going to certain venues where you can't bring the big totes anymore. They're changing everything since COVID.
Everything. And then people shoplift as well. We just might as well put it on out there. So if you take more, you come in with one, you come in with some, but you leave out with many. So you can't put too much in here.
Not too much.
Not too much.
Not too much at all.
We do have wallets that are $20.
Beautiful.
This is red, of course, burgundy.
I love it.
And this is the black.
That bling is everything. I love everything bling.
We have beautiful. This is the Obama wallet.
Oh, that matches my purse.
Uh-oh.
Purse to that. Yes.
Oh, we got an Obama wallet. Oh, this one is $20.
I love
that. And it's a wristlet.
See, yes. And it's fashionable. I love that.
We have this multiple double-sided.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple double-sided for $25.
And these make good Valentine's Day gifts, people.
Very much so. And you can turn it into a wristlet.
Yes.
As well. I'm going to show a couple more of these. I do have LV inspired.
Cute.
LV. Yes, isn't that cute? These are $45. These double-sided.
I like the double sides.
Yeah, I only do double-sided wallets.
How you do, Coco? Get all your good stuff in there.
So these are 40. Those are 45. I do have 2 available.
Okay.
Two
Excellent.
available. I even have a crossbody wallet. A crossbody wallet. She comes with her own strap.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
And she's very convenient.
Love that.
Beautiful.
Oh,
She's
is that
black.
Pastor
She's
Carolyn?
black. Yeah, she's black and black and gold.
Love it. Very
Black
nice.
and gold, and she's gorgeous. She is 20.
Nice.
She's $25.
Very nice.
It's 25. Now I even have. Oh yeah, I even have an Obama bag.
Oh, that is so cute.
The little dome one.
Oh my goodness, that is adorable.
She's 25 today. She is 25.
Beautiful.
She's $25. We do have this sale. Let me stand up here. Am I still in the screen? Yes.
Yes, you are.
Okay. We have these 2 bags. We're selling them together.
Wow.
Okay. Selling them together for there are actually $40 each, or together $75 for both.
That's a good deal. What is that, blue?
Yes, royal blue.
That's so beautiful.
And she opens up. She opens up on both sides.
That's a nice size bag. That's a nice size bag.
She is beautiful. She is beautiful. And on the inside, they come. Both of them come with a crossbody bag.
Yes.
So there's another bag inside of it.
Bag in the bag. I like that.
Yes, and it comes with the strap.
I love that.
Yes.
That blue is something else.
So that comes that's a good special right there.
That's a very good special, Pastor Carolyn. Thank you for that.
I have a beautiful.
Oh,
come on, girls, ladies.
I love all things animal print. Oh man,
and that's a good size bag too.
Yes, it is.
Man.
I don't like no small purse. That's my size
that
purse.
That is so nice.
She is a very nice size. Very nice.
Animal print and bling too.
Yes, she is. This is normally set. It normally sells for $75, but due to some of the little scratches here or there, from just sitting and moving and packing, she's going for $45.
Oh, you can't beat that.
Wow.
That's a bad mama jamma there.
She locks on both sides.
Wow.
So you just unlock her.
That is beautiful.
And voila.
That is a big bag.
That is a big bag.
So some use her for a bag or either a carry-on.
Yes, that's a good idea.
And some use it for a makeup bag as well.
That is so beautiful.
We have another one here.
Yeah, I was looking at that one. I like that.
Woo! We have this one here. She is this one is actually $50.
Beautiful.
Normally $70. She's $50 today. She comes with a second bag.
Oh my goodness. Y'all better grab these bags.
She comes with a second bag.
Wow.
For $50.
And that second one is a nice size.
It's a nice size.
That is a nice size.
It's a very nice size. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you won't go wrong with it.
Wow.
And what tops it off, you can still wear it.
Yes.
Shoulder bag, crossbody, however you choose to wear it. So it's still attached here.
Beautiful.
Let me move it right along. I have a backpack.
Oh, I love that. That material. What do you call that material?
This is like a
ostrich or something?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
I love that.
Yes.
It lasts a long time.
It does. It really does. You can carry it by the strap.
Oh, that's nice.
And it has a hand guard on it as well. So you can carry it however you choose to carry it. It has an outside pocket as well.
I love that.
As well as the flip.
That is
to
sharp.
Get inside. To get inside.
That is sharp. That's a nice size bag too.
Yes.
That is nice.
So this one is 45 as well.
Okay.
She is 45 as well. I do have this one.
I like that red.
She does not come with a double bag, but she does come with
a wallet.
Nice.
Yeah, she comes with the wallet, and she is 45 as well.
Very nice. We got time for maybe one more.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute. That red wallet go with that?
Yeah. Was that red wallet? Was it burgundy or red?
The one that I showed,
just like that.
Yeah, because it looked like it got the same design on the front. That's
you know what? I think that wallet was a burgundy.
Was it a crossbody?
I think it was a burgundy.
Okay.
That is so pretty.
But hey, I'm gonna make sure because I can't find it right now. But this is a beautiful.
I like the design on the front.
Y'all stop going to the beauty supply store and get these bags from Pastor Carolyn.
I know that's right.
Quit playing. Don't let me catch you when they're getting the bag.
She is spacious. So you can get her for $45.
I love that. How can people reach you? The ones that are going to watch the replay, Pastor. How can we reach you?
You can reach me on social media, on Facebook at Blessed Beyond Accessories.
Awesome.
Blessed Beyond Accessories, or my personal page, Carolyn Smith.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. And I'm always, just hit me up. As they say, DM me.
DM me. That's what they saying these days, Pastor. I'm trying to keep up too.
You don't want nobody to know what you're doing, what you're buying, or whatever. DM me. Hit me up.
Well, I want to thank you, Pastor, for coming on and showing us the beautiful bags. They made great gifts.
Yes,
or get one for yourself.
Yes.
It's beautiful. So stylish. Well, thank you, Pastor, and we will be talking soon.
God bless you, and thank you so much.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. Woo, I need to get me some, Lord, I'm going to need a lot of money so I can buy all the bags, all the hats.
I know it. I saw your face.
I'm like, man, Lord, you're going to have to bless me so I can patronize a good handbag, a good purse.
Yeah, I like a good bag.
I got one from her. Yes, I didn't last year. I didn't bring it in here. A black patent leather with the jewels, and it came with the crossbody, and I just realized it came with a crossbody.
You didn't know it had another bag?
I know that it came out, girl. I know it came out. I just happened to pull that thing out like, oh man, it's a whole nother purse. I thought it was just in there like that. Y'all pray for me.
I just got a purse. My aunt had bought me a purse. Auntie had got me a purse for Christmas, and I never opened the thing until today.
I'm telling you. All right. I hope y'all are enjoying this so far. I'm going to bring up this next beautiful young lady. She is my sweetheart, and I have known her for several years. She does a whole lot. So I'm going to have her tell you what businesses she has. She's a wife now. She's Mrs. Demetria Cheryl. Come on here, Mrs.
Hello, Miss LHG. How are you?
Good. Thank you for being with us. And this is my co-host, Coco. We're going to rock with you.
Coco? I'm great. How are you?
So this year, the way I met her, we worked at the same company, and she was in my training class. And every training class has stars. I mean, you don't let everybody know, but you peep who the stars are. You can't make nobody feel bad, You peep who the stars are the first day. I knew this young lady was going to just fly through class and go beyond that company. And she's done just that. And the world will hear your voice, girl. Listen, I'm so glad you are here. Tell the people who you are and talk about your businesses.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you, first of all, for having me, for inviting me, for thinking of me to even promote my businesses. I am Demetria Cheryl.
I said it wrong. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Everybody says it one way or the other. It's Cheryl, but it's okay. Yes, Latanya has been a a significant part of my journey from the very beginning of corporate America. I wanted to do exactly what she did. I just loved her spirit. So she did speak that to me. She gave me a Christmas card my first year there, and she said, "The world will hear your voice." And it has rang in my spirit ever since I met her. And I tell her that every time I see her. So I just thank you for always being you. It's so amazing. So what I do, I have, I'm in the financial services business. And I also am in the health field, I guess you can say, in a sense. I believe that health is wealth. That is my heart. That is my passion. So I do have a raw juice company. I have a raw juice business that I sell cold pressed juices. And I've had that business. We are actually going on 2 years in a couple of weeks.
Wow, time flies.
Yes, I know. Yes, thank you. So we'll be going on 2 weeks in 2 years in a couple of weeks. So actually be looking out for that. I'll be doing some giveaways this year. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yes.
And so yeah, I have the juicing company, and I've been assisting people with personal credit for about 4 years now. And I recently expanded my portfolio to business credit as well as life insurance within the last year and a half. So my passion is to help people understand how to obtain and create wealth, but first and foremost, changing their mindsets towards money, towards finances, and towards the idea of building wealth. So that's more so of my passion rather than just my product that I offer. I'm more so passionate and entertained by getting you to think outside of the box, outside of the norm that we've been taught, and providing you with a lot of information that you probably have never heard of. So my days consist of studying a whole lot. My husband has to tell me to turn my brain off sometimes because I dig deep and I just go down a rabbit hole and I just don't stop.
But that's how you always have been. You love information, you love to grow, and never lose that. We should all be that way. Always a chance to improve and learn and take where you are to a whole different level. And the financial part of things, with COVID being, going through what we went through, and people's jobs being lost, and trying to save what you can't save. I mean, you need someone that's level-minded to help you to navigate the financial journey.
Absolutely. I believe what I've learned and come to understand that the wealth is not absent from us, nor is the education absent from us. It's the access that has been absent from us. And so at this point in the game, it's really we're in an information age for sure. So it's all about knowing who to access and connect yourself with that can get you the information that you need that will take your life to the next level.
Yes.
So it is, at this point, it is just my goal to be able to be a piece of that portion in someone's life that I can provide them with information that, if they take action, will allow them to take their lives to the next level, whether it's financially or just mentally, in the area of finances, in the area of building and accumulating wealth for generations, because that's what scripture says, that a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. So it's not just his children, but his children's children. That's what we're called to do. And so a lot of people in our community, especially, barely leaving anything for themselves, let alone their children, let alone their children's children.
Right.
Simply because they just don't have access to the knowledge. They don't have the access to the information, just because simply they don't know where to go. There's so much that has been hidden from us. So, but we're in the information stage, like I said. So there's so much stuff out there, but people just don't know where to go. And I have just been blessed enough, and I'm honored that the Most High has granted me the passion, the desire, and the access to be able to see this information, understand it, have a heart for it, and literally can't sleep without going on YouTube or reading a book for like 3 hours.
And I'll be honest, when it comes to financial language, sometimes it can be a little intimidating. Many of us weren't raised in a household where you talked about estate planning or life insurance. And so when you get older, you don't have much to compare to because you really weren't told the importance. So now we have people like you who are able to bring this information to us. And the last thing you want to leave is a bunch of debt on top of missing your loved one. Now you're facing with all this debt, and everything is in turmoil. How do you help people with that part?
So my passion, like I said, is the information and the education portion. So I do consultations.
Okay.
And the reason I start off with consultations is because, again, before I can show you how to get the money, I need you to understand money, and I need to understand what your goals are. So I have different avenues that I can take people down, just depending on what their end goals are. And over time, your goals may change. However, I have to start where you are. And so I may have to pick your brain, and I'm the kind of person that will ask the uncomfortable questions sometimes. And I have to, gauge the people that I'm speaking to, so it doesn't come off like I'm trying to be mean or trying to be rude, but I'm really just trying to make you think. Because we say such cliche statements, where we can have anything we want, we can put our mind to it, and we want to. When people make certain comments, even today, I went to a funeral. Perfect example. I went to a funeral earlier today, and the pastor said, "How many millionaires do I have in here?" Nobody raised their hand or anything like that. But they like, I receive it, but they don't really receive it in real life. If you actually sit down and have a conversation, they want to receive it without doing the work.
Wow.
Those self-made millionaires. That's one thing I've learned. Even if you feel like you've been on the journey by yourself, you technically have not, because there had to be someone that had something to do with your product, that had to buy your product, obtain your service. There's no such thing as a self-made millionaire. So I do consultations so I can actually open your mind. I want to see where you are, and I want to be able to assist you with your permission. That's the most important thing. I have to have permission to open your mind. If I don't, we're not going to really go anywhere.
Wow.
So I do consultations. I charge $35 for 45-minute consultations. And we pretty much just do a breakdown of what kind of debt it is that you have, what it is that you want to do long term, what it is that you want to do short term. And we see how we can first, if you need to pay down some debt in order to make certain moves, but that's not even something that I teach really. So I'm gonna ask you to a question. I know I don't have too much time here, but if you were offered, if someone said, "I'm going to give you $100,000 today," please tell me the very first thing that you would do with that $100,000. The very first two things you would do with $100,000.
Okay, well, I can tell you the first two things I would do is I would definitely clear up some debt, and then the next thing I would do is expand my business.
Okay, ULHG.
Clear up some debt for sure. And for me right now, that would include, housing, moving into, a house. And I think I would give to my local church.
Gotcha. All right. So you guys said the main thing that the average person is going to say, they're going to clear up their debt, right? Now, clearing up debt is not actually the first thing you should ever do when you get a large lump sum of money.
Okay.
The U.S. itself lives off of debt.
Wow.
And we pay it. Okay. The homeless people that you see on the street, they're debt free. They're just at zero.
Wow.
And that's what being debt free does. It just puts you at zero. So my mantra is that your money should always be pregnant, having babies. That is what I'm always saying.
That's
okay.
Good.
For every $1 that you have, it should be somewhere making you some more money while you're working on something else.
Yes.
Okay. So that's something that I like to always extend that information to people, because we have to get out of we've been taught that we need to be out of debt. And I actually have a saying here. I was in a conference earlier today. I don't even know if I'm on the right page, but I had something I wrote down, and it basically said, "Oh, you use your debt, don't get used by your debt." Wow. And that's what we're accustomed to. We're accustomed to being used by our debt, and that usury is just keeping us bound. That usury is just making us think that we can't get the next thing, or we can't do the next thing because of the debt. Ideally, you should be taking that debt. First of all, if the debt's been sitting there for 20 years, keep it sitting there with debt, doing what it's been doing, nothing, while you go accumulate a cash flow that will then be able to bring in a passive income that can then pay off that debt.
Wow.
That is used as leverage. That is what all wealthy people do. They live off of debt.
Wow.
So we have just been conditioned. We have been programmed incorrectly on purpose. Getting a mortgage puts you in debt. But if you utilize that debt, you can even utilize the debt of your home to go make more money. And that's something that I share with people. So I just have learned and educating myself on the different ways that the wealthy live by.
Yes.
And that it's just so many things that we really just don't know. We
Wow.
really just have no clue. We have been taught we've been conditioned a certain way just to stay in a impoverished mindset.
Yes.
And just to say slaves to our own selves. Like we really think that there's so many things as we're not accessible to, but we really are. We just really don't know. So I enjoy sharing that information with people, and I give them step by step. I give them websites, like whatever tool I have, I give it to them.
I love it. Let me go back to the juicing. If you are in the Detroit area, I came to you maybe a year or two ago. I got some juices. When I tell you, it made me feel lighter just by having the right amount of fruit and vegetables in your system. Really changed how I felt immediately, because I was going through a time where I didn't really feel like eating like full meals. So I would use the juices, as my meal supplement. And just the amount of strength that I felt from having that change in my eating habit helped. And it tastes good. It tastes good too. So how can they reach you for your juicing business?
Yeah, and
across the board. Say it again.
Do you ship?
I don't ship at this time, only because shipping is still so much right now. And so these are my jars. So I sell in 3 different sizes. These are my 16-ounce jars that I sell my juices in. And as you can see, it's a glass mason jar. And I have not been able to, shipping just will get really, really pricey shipping these. So I don't ship right now. I'm still working on that. I have been working on it for a minute. I just haven't made it a top priority, but shipping can get very expensive. And I'm not trying to break anybody's pockets or anything like that, but it's something I'm still looking into. So I don't ship right now. I do local deliveries in the Metro Detroit area. I do deliver, and people can always pick up as well. So I have 16-ounce jars. You can find me on Facebook. The name of my company is Grand's, Grandz, like zebra, Grand's Temple Juicery. So you can find me on Facebook at Grand's Temple Juicery, and you can find me on Instagram at Grand's Temple _Juicery for the juices. As far as anything financial services, you can find me at Demetria Sherrill on Facebook and Instagram. So I sell 16-ounce jars, and then I do sell half gallons as well. Half gallons are these are $12. The half gallons are $35, and I actually also sell gallon jars.
Awesome.
Gallon containers for $65. Most of the people that get the half gallons and the gallons are my repeat customers who may have a favorite juice. And they just, they can consume it within, and my juices are good for up to 4 days in the fridge. You can also freeze them up to 3 months. I don't recommend freezing the half gallon and the gallons because they are in plastic containers.
Right.
So, like I said, but most of the time, those people they're sharing it with their family or something like that, or they're doing, like you said, a meal replacement.
Yes.
So I started doing the half gallon and the gallon because it is a money saver. And I did have those repeat customers that they would get like 6 to 10 different, or 6 to 10 of one flavor. I'm like, well, I can kind of just do a bigger container and I'll just save money.
Yes.
So jars are very expensive. So, so yeah, I've been doing that for 2 years now, and I love it. I juice all the time.
Yes.
It makes you feel good. It's plenty of health benefits. It's just a good thing to refresh your body.
It is.
Rid yourself with toxins. There's a ton of almonds. I have 7 different flavors on my menu. My top 3, I would have to say, would be Paradise Delight, Heartbeat, and Green Machine. Those would have to be my top 3.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you for coming on and being a part of the virtual vendor experience.
No problem. It's a pleasure.
I'm just excited about what you're doing and so proud of you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you have yourself a good night.
You do the same. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, y'all,
I need her info.
Yeah, that juice is amazing.
I wish I could get the juice, but she don't ship yet. But I need her info for the business credit.
I will make sure. I was thinking about you when she was talking. I will make sure. Now it's getting ready to get live in here now. I'm bringing my brother to the virtual stage. DJ One Love.
What
hey,
up?
brother.
What's up, family?
How you doing?
Man, I'm so excited. I'm used to being in back of the camera, not in front of the camera.
Right. We turned that thing around, didn't we, sir?
So let's do it. Let's do it.
So, Coco, this is my brother. Viewers, this is my brother. We go back, kind of like Demetria and I, to our company we worked for. And yeah, he slept through the trains in America. But here he is. he made it. He's a jack of all trades. This is my brother. When I had my wedding, between him and his wife, everything was covered. And he's going to talk to you about his businesses. He is an amazing DJ. He made sure that I had all of my music in order at my wedding. And he's a party animal, so he's really fun. He parties while he works. He is the party. Party, you know. So I want Mr. Darren Campbell, talk about what you do. So many things I know, but walk us through your businesses and let's talk about this.
First off, let me give God love who for without God nothing is possible.
That's right.
Second shout out. Today is my 11th wedding marriage anniversary. So shout out to my wife, Ricky Mack.
Happy anniversary.
That's my sister.
Yeah. So we celebrated today with our God baby and just hung out with our God baby and
wonderful
food and just fellowship with her. But now let's talk about business. We are a one-stop shop. So the name of our business overall, the umbrella company, is Elite Events and Entertainment. And what comprises of that is Ricky's Gourmet Cakes. My wife is a phenomenal baker, an event coordinator, and a event planner. I'm also a photographer, a DJ, and a videographer. So we provide those services, and anything that we don't or don't specialize in, we have other vendors that we outsource their talents and their skill set to provide, the services to our customers. So if you want limo services, if you need a tent company, caterers, we got the whole gamut. We cover the whole gamut.
Wow.
And look for us. We're bringing everything up, all of the websites up to date. But you can go through Ricky's Gourmet Cakes or DCAM Video Production or DJ One Love, and we're on social media. The best way to get in contact with us, because I'm old, I don't need all of that.
Yeah, you old, bro.
You call me at 313-854-3724 or call my wife at 313-244-3504. That's the best way to get in contact with us. Our cell phones are on. For Ricky, call her in the daytime. You can call me anytime. I'm a vampire. I'm a Dracula, so I stay up.
So for those of you who have weddings and to take the stress off of trying to find all these different vendors to take care of these different things, you can literally come to my brother and sister and they'll walk you through the process of getting everything in line. Talk a little bit more about that, Darren.
As a matter of fact, we have a bridal show. We have a partner, an industry partner, and anybody that we work with as far as our vendors, they're our industry partners. We have Tia from A Lovely Day Bridal Show, which is coming up in February. I believe, I want to say it's February the 26th.
Okay.
But I can put that information into the
Yes, sir.
But we got a wedding show coming up, and we will be providing DJ services. We also are going to be Ricky's Gourmet Cakes will be on deck with cake slices for sale. Mm-hmm. We also will have miniature cake samples that brides can taste. And we want people to sign up today. Come out to the bridal show. I believe that the bridal show is free. You just sign up. We'll get that information to you. We also have pop-up shop that Ricky is going to be participating in. That's coming up. Like I said, I'm sorry, we got so much going on.
Yes, multifaceted.
I mean, you got to contact us to get in contact with us for us to inform you on the dates that we have. So, okay, Sweet Magnolia pop-up is February 5th.
Okay.
and that's coming right up. And
yes, it is.
Come, that's a Sunday, so come and get some delicious cakes. Ricky will be doing cake slices every week now.
Okay.
And promo that we just launched last Sunday. And from Sunday to Saturday, we got 1,000 hits. We thank everybody for.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. I always say, when you get 1,000, that's viral to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that is viral. That's spiral viral.
We do our own in-house promotions and productions. As far as video is concerned, I have the capability with my industry partners to do multi-camera, live edited production. So if you have a live concert, we can do 5 cameras at one time, live switch. The only thing we have to do is put a title on the front page, on the front of it, and graphics at the end with credits, and your production is done. We do that for you. So that's, I mean, awesome. So if you got a concert, if you have a family reunion or something, anything that you want done live, we produce that through DCAM Video Productions. Like I'm saying, call me today, man. We can get you a free consultation. Whatever you need, we're going to take care of your video, audio. We're going to take care of your belly and in there, you know.
Now let's talk about what you're doing in the DJ world. Do you have events where people can come and hear you?
Yes. Thank you. So glad to be affiliated with Fresh House Promotions. I am working with a brilliant comedian who is Comedy Central approved. His name is Alton Boogie Williams. If you have not, brother, he is funny as I don't know what. I get to work with him Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So let me tell you, Monday, we are at the office on Living between 7 Mile and 8 Mile. We do open mic. Comics can come up there. It's no cover charge. They can sign up. They can do their material, try it out. We do live karaoke or sing along. So if you want to sing along with the words and you need some help, come. You know, get your voice, get your tea together, you know, drinks, some good food. We got Damon and T that own the office, Black-owned business. Man, they make us feel like family. Come through, y'all. Every Monday, 9 to 1. Tuesday, Punchline, Southfield. 9 o'clock, the show starts until 12. Strictly comedy. I'm saying the side bustingest comedy that you can get.
Wow.
Williams is the host. He's bringing new comics in every week. If you think you're funny, come on out, get on the stage. We're going to laugh at you. We're going to boo you. But you're working. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get out to test your talent. I play music in between on Wednesday and Thursday. I just wanted to stretch out a little bit. And actually, an affiliation has come from working with Boogie. We have put together a DJ crew, and we're Dominion DJs.
Come on, Dominion.
West, Dominion DJs. North, South, East to West. You rocking.
I love it.
Come and check us out. Wednesday and Thursday at the Roseland Bar and Grill. Everybody knows this bar. It's like the best neighborhood bar in Detroit on 8 Mile, West 8 Mile, just like about a half a mile from Southfield Freeway. That's Wednesday and Thursday from 9 to 1. Strictly DJ music, the best in music, anything you can think of, we play it. If it's good, we rocking with it. And you can do some live song and some live karaoke. I think we're gonna do that on Wednesdays at the Roseland. So those are my DJ nights, Monday through Thursday. I'm trying to add more. I am trying to work for myself. I do not want to
do it, brother. Do it
in my life. I got so much talent. I just need
to. You do.
And I appreciate my sister Latanya Harris Gooden's support. This sister right here is so talented. She can do anything. Ain't nothing that she can't do.
Stop.
And that's doing TV on the internet. I love you, baby. Thank you.
You know what? And let me tell you, if you have events like graduations, anniversaries, and you need good music,
yes,
this is the person to book. He is the energy he's bringing here. He brings such a great party energy. He's so much fun to be around. So you don't have to look too far for excellent DJ. This is the one. I gave my husband a birthday party, I think it's 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Didn't even ask my brother to come and DJ, but because he is my brother, he came in and we had such a phenomenal time.
We were at the Mexican restaurant. We're like,
what?
But look, that was the thing about it is I played all gospel the whole night. We got into a little hustle afterwards.
Yes.
But people were still grooving, and that's what that's what I'm about. Whatever you want, I'm gonna bring it, and we're gonna
do it.
And I thank God for the opportunity that I have. Our motto here is we want to make customers for life.
Yes, I love it.
And that's it. You know, customers for life. And we become family. When you work with us, you family. And we're gonna look out for you. We're gonna look out for your friends and their family. And that's what we want. That's what we do.
I love it. I love it. So how can we reach you? Your phone numbers again? Let me get those numbers again.
All right, I'm gonna give you my telephone number, which is 313-854-3724. You can call, text me. Right now, I am available. I'm getting t-shirts to say that. I am available. Noon, night, evening. Call me 313-854-3724. You can call my wife. Now, she got selected hours because she's a teacher. Call her at 313-244-3504. That's the best way to get in contact with us. We'll deal with all the email and the Instagram. Oh, Facebook. Go to Facebook. Yes. Darren Campbell. Darrin. Last name Campbell, as my father would pronounce it. Campbell. I'm on Facebook. Got a nice black suit on.
Kumo D, Big Daddy Kane, baby. What? I go to work.
So please. I thank you, Latanya Harris. I love you so much.
I love you too, bro.
I'm not used to being on camera, but I think I did.
You got this.
I don't think I'm
shy. Personality. It's what you do. It's effortless.
I'm actually shy though.
What?
That's why I do all this stuff, because it helps me to overcome my fear. I love people. I love bringing them joy through music and food and entertainment. And it helps me to get out of that shy role.
That's good.
Good.
That's LAG, you make me want to fly all your people out because they ain't here.
Bring them out.
Bring them out, Miss Coco.
Yeah, because you not where I'm in North Carolina. So
North Carolina, what part?
I live in Wilmington.
All right, I got family in Winston-Salem, Charlotte. And my aunt moved from New York. My aunt Janet, she moved from New York, and she in Henderson, North Carolina.
Okay, well, everybody not too far away. So yeah.
But my family, my other side of my family, we from South Carolina, Abbeville, South Carolina. Shout out to the Letman family, the Letman squad.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you were him, I got some stuff for you.
Yes.
Look, I'm coming to Atlanta, McDonough, Georgia in August. So we travel.
Okay.
We got cars, we got gas, we can go.
Well, brother, I want to thank you for doing this. We're gonna have you back on so we can just kick it with brother and sister time. Thank you, Mr. Campbell. You are amazing, and happy anniversary. And thank you for being on my virtual vendor experience tonight, sir.
Thank you so much. Let me get out this before I start crying. God bless you. Peace, blessings, one love.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Miss Coco. I'm coming to see
you.
Coming to see you.
Bye. That is my brother there.
That's all right.
Woo. All right, y'all. We talked about DJing and party. Now we have Ms. Z from Exquisite Events Venue. I'm going to bring her into the studio. Hey, Ms. Z.
Hey, how are you?
Good evening. Thank you so much for your patience and for coming on the virtual vendor experience. I had the chance to meet you 2 times at your venue. It is the most beautiful, exquisite, clean. She's professional. So if you are in the Metro Detroit area, pay attention, because this is the venue you've been looking for. So Ms. Z, you got the floor.
All right. Thank you so much for inviting me first and foremost.
Yes, ma'am.
So just a little bit of background about Exquisite Events Venue. I'm not even 2 years old. I just hit a year August last year. So I got the business in August. We opened up in October 1 of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit a year October 2022 with the opening of the business.
Yeah.
So what we do here is, who doesn't like to party?
That's
Everybody
right.
likes to party. I mean, whether it's a brunch,
Mm-hmm.
it could be a sweet 16 party, bridal showers, meetings. People do meetings, pop-up shops. I've done several of those. That's how I met Tanya. And just it's an intimate space. It's not very big. It's the max capacity is 80. I've had 65 people with tables down.
Okay.
So like strolling, we could probably max it out with the 80. When I say strolling, of course, that's with the counter height tables, no chair, you just move walking through.
Right.
So I want to give you guys just a bit of why I like to do this.
Yes.
Why I like to do it is because I like to bring people's vision alive. So when they call me and say, what's the pricing for this? I want to give my daughter a sweet 16 party. What's the pricing? These are the colors. So when they walk into here, they're like ecstatic about how it looks. I'm very, very, very professional. I'm big on professionalism. I'm very big on that. I'm promptness, courteous, being courteous, being respectful, being mindful of people's space. That's how I operate, because that's the same energy that I want back. I give off good vibes because I want to get good vibes. And that's how LaTanya and I, the one time we met, it was like, oh my God, I want to have her back. Everybody.
Thank you.
It's exciting to just be able to have events and network with people, and good people at that. And it doesn't have to be, it could be people that just opened a business, people that's trying to grow their business, people that need help trying to open a business. So I've met a lot of people throughout my pop-up events. I like the network, and a lot of the time we all like to make money, of course.
That's right. That's right.
But I like them both. I like making the money, and I like meeting people with good energy and taking my business to them and hoping that they'll do the same for me.
Absolutely.
So LaTanya, I don't know if you have some questions for me, because I want to walk outside and show you guys outside.
Let's see outside. Let's see.
Okay, so most of the time, like when I look for space, I look for, if I want to give an event, I look for parking. Parking is important.
Yes, it is very important.
When I say it's important to me, I'm not only speaking for me when I'm parking, but for the people that's entering into the event.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my son here to help me with this camera. Here you go, son.
Thank you, son.
So I'm about to go out with this camera.
Is it flip?
No,
how you flip it?
Okay, can y'all see me?
Yes, plenty of good parking.
Okay, so as you guys see, this is the parking lot. It's very spacious.
Yes.
Different it's kind of dark, but
it's
across a lot of room. Yeah, it's a lot of room.
Oh. As you see, 8024 Middle Bell. Can you hear me still?
Yep.
Yes.
Got you.
All right, so we're gonna enter in.
All right.
And I am in Michigan for those that's not in Michigan. Okay. So we're entering into the inside.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yes.
This is just a setup that it's I consider it a stage setup.
Okay.
Okay, I do rent out throne chairs too. This is just one of two.
Okay.
Of course, I have the space. Like I said, it's staged, so it's not for anybody's party.
Beautiful.
And this is set up for 50 people. And there's different ways that I could set this up to get more than 50 people. Like I said, strolling, no chairs. You can easily get 80 people in here or even more.
Right.
Sit down like this one, it was staged just for 50.
Mm-hmm.
So moving back, You know, I got the mirror, but like one dance. It comes with when you rent from my space, the pricing can start anywhere from $675 and up.
Okay.
And that includes like the linen, everything on the table, not on the table, but I'm sorry, the linen, the sashes.
Yes.
Linen, the sashes, tables and chairs. It comes with the Bluetooth speaker over in this corner. I mean, it can be moved around, but the Bluetooth speaker is included. You get access to. This is all the event space. So all you see is the space in here.
That is nice. Very nice.
And so when we enter in here, I'll let my son get a different angle. Go over there. Okay. So start this way. So this area, go back. Okay, so this area, hold on. Sorry, people calling me. They don't
That's
know
okay.
Okay, sorry about that. Somebody was calling. So this area is the area where I use for people to set up their food.
Okay.
So as you see, you got this one spot here, and then you move all the way around, and they have all of that space before you enter into the event space.
Very nice. I love it.
Okay, y'all see that?
Yes.
Did y'all see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wait. I think I went on mute.
We can hear you.
Oh, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I can hear you. She can hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
She hear me? Okay. So this is where people set up the food. All right, this area right here, I can have it set up for like pictures.
Oh, nice. Yes.
And then we have another angle here.
Nice.
Pictures.
Yes.
And then I also rent out stallions.
Yes.
Which are these little things here?
Carpet.
They don't have to move close. They don't.
Red carpet.
Okay, then I have the popcorn machine. I mean the cotton candy machine.
Awesome.
And also the popcorn machine.
Yes.
So as we move along, can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, well, I can't hear now.
Can you hear us there? You can't hear us?
I hear you now. I had to turn it up. Okay, so now I'm entering into the kitchen. So it's almost like a full kitchen. The only thing you don't have is a stove. You know, I didn't want the stove because accidents happened, so I kept it out. Got the refrigerator is empty, always empty after an event. I make sure I get it cleaned out. Throw anything away that's in there. You got the small warming box. You got a sink, and then you got a little area over here that people set up prepare their food to sit out.
It's so clean and neat,
and we're going this way.
Nice.
I got my little storage area, so I'm not gonna show y'all that. But this is my bathroom.
Nice, beautiful.
And it is handicap accessible. So as you see, you got the handicap area. I try to make everything hands-free, so you got hand dryer, soap thing. And in case anyone has a baby, I make use of the school or like make or just whatever you need to do that requires you to see.
Awesome.
So that's pretty much how my space is.
It's very neat, very clean. And I've been to a lot of venues in the Metro Detroit area. I will say by far yours has been the best in terms of cleanliness, in terms of how professional you are. When I first reached out to you, I'm a stickler with service too, sis. I work in service. So when I first reached out, you were kind, you emailed me back, you gave us instructions. So I'm telling you, to work with you was an absolute just pleasure. Just from front to back, it's just been wonderful. I would recommend your event space to anyone in the area. Please reach out to her.
Yes, thank you so much. And I actually I'm not going to say I don't utilize the Facebook and Instagram. I do utilize it. I'm going to be honest. I'm not on it as much as I should be. But I do make sure my number is available. Call. It could be a call, it could be a text. I'm really responsive on text messages, even emails. I mean, I don't know how I'm better on emails than I am on Facebook, but however, that's pretty much, you know, most of the time when people reaching out, I get a lot of inboxes. I do get a lot of you know, I get a lot of referrals, even from the pop-ups. People then call me, somebody referred them from the pop-up shop. So I'm getting a lot of movement, but of course I can always use more business.
Absolutely. So those are repasses, conferences, if you're doing a small intimate women's conference or a book signing. I mean, it's the perfect spot. The location where she is, the neighborhood is very nice. It's quiet. Parking is amazing. And I think of those things too when I'm looking for a venue. So you show the things that people would like to see. It's clean, neat, crisp, fresh. So I would definitely recommend Exquisite Events Venue. Excellent.
Yes, I appreciate it. Yes, you guys, you know, if you interested, my number is 248-789-9776. I am on Facebook and I am on Instagram. Instagram is exquisite with an XQUISITE events_venue. And Facebook is actually just Exquisite Events Venue. And you can also find my name too. I do own another business too, so that, you know, they kind of spelled the same. So yeah, go ahead and join that page too.
Yes, join all of it.
Yes, join all of it. I really appreciate you, Latanya, inviting me to this. This was very informative. It was kind of you know, of course, you know, it's last minute for me when I did get on, but I'm like, okay, do I need to prepare? I didn't know what to do. So I'm like,
you did amazing.
As you know, I didn't text you.
Your event space, and it speaks for itself.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stage too. That's awesome.
Yes, thank you. And like I said, I think I did say the prices are as low as $675, and they can go, you know, up just depending on how many hours.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here on the Virtual Vendor Experience, and I look forward to working with you soon, sister.
Okay, thank you so much for the invite. Yes, bye, y'all. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Wow. Wow. We had a really good
she has a nice spot.
I'm telling you all, I have seen venues where the front part might look nice, but that bathroom look like something somebody threw away.
Yeah.
Like who been squatting in the bathroom in your event space?
She even got a nice little spot where the food goes too.
For the food, I didn't even know she had that spot for the pictures. You know, we love our pictures. Yes. So she really has a great space for events. And I'm looking forward to, I am going to write a book this year in Jesus' name.
Yay.
I'm looking forward to doing, and I'm even thinking about doing a critical conversations with a live audience.
Oh, nice.
So I'm telling you, I already got the spot.
And you already got your video person.
Yes, everything I need was basically on the show tonight.
Yes.
I love it. All right, Miss Coco, where's our brother? Is he coming on?
He said that he was still in the meeting.
Oh, that's okay. Well, let's talk about you then.
Okay, yeah, because he said he was still in the meeting. He was trying to get out. He was trying to get out of the meeting.
That's all right. Let him have his meeting. Meetings are good.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started over here.
My sister's so talented, y'all. So talented.
Yeah, I love her. I love her spirit. She is the most genuinest person I know. I'm gonna show y'all some pieces I have done. I got some new stuff that is sitting, so I can't show that to y'all because it ain't finished. But I'm gonna show y'all some of my resin stuff that I do, and then I'm gonna show y'all my pink zebra. Okay.
Yes.
So again, even though I know the holiday Christmas is gone, I make everything resin pretty much. So I can do Christmas hangers. I can do them for every holiday. So I got Thanksgiving, I got Easter, I got happy birthday moments, I got all of that.
Yeah.
And so it'll be about this size. So it's not small, as you can see. And it does already have the holes where you could just loop your hangers right through it and hang it up.
Love it.
You can put it, on your door as a door hanger, or I've actually had people somehow fit them on their actual Christmas trees last year.
Like an ornament?
Yeah, the ornaments and the word. So
I love it.
And then I had people that was like, I know Christmas is going, but can I order some of your Christmas things? And so I already have them for next year.
I
And
love
so
it.
I already started making new ones for people for Christmas coming up.
Might as well. Hey.
I love it, that some people just like to think ahead of time.
Yes.
Yes. I actually made my first chess set last year. For my event that I had. The chess pieces are actual chess pieces, real size. And then I also make the board.
Love it.
They go on. So, and I make them any color that you like. And I can also put like, little, what you call it, anime stuff on the board as well. Cause I had a little boy say, can you put my favorite cartoon character down on the board? So I can put pictures on the board as well if that's how you would like it. And then all the chess pieces are actual chess size. And it comes with all of the pieces, by the way.
I love it.
And though the chess set with the pieces runs at about $60 because like I said, it's customized to you. So then I do, if y'all are like me, I'm a gamer, so I like game night with the family.
Yes.
I make dominoes.
Ooh,
as well. So I have dominoes as well, and these are also custom made, color size. I mean the whole nine, and it comes with dominoes, a set of dominoes for everybody, and the racks to put the dominoes on.
Wow, that is awesome.
And the domino set with the racks and the box to put your dominoes in runs at $45.
That's a good deal.
And those are custom made too, so you can get those for any color that you like. All right. And then I do a lot of memorial pieces. So when I say memorial pieces, I did some that LHG has seen, and I'll try to show you one very quickly. But anybody that you have had that has passed away, even if it's one of your most loved moments, if you send me a photo, I can put it in a keepsake. And I can make it any kind of way you like. So I have the square ones with angel wings on the back. I have some hearts that I make as well. Now the hearts stand up, and then I have the hearts that sit down with angel wings that come out of it as well.
Wow.
And they can be done any way you want. So a lot of people, since LHG is my bling person,
yes,
a lot of people recently have asked me to make the ones with the angel wings, but bling the wings out.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
So I just recently started doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I make the center of the piece. The focal point is the photo, which is on the bottom and the base, and then I bling out the wings and make little extra stuff for people so they can feel special. A lot of the ones that I have made have been for people that have passed away to remember the loved one. And I can make it and actually put names on it and all that good stuff as well. So as long as I have the information, I can attach it. And so those I sell a lot of. Now that's my best seller is the keepsake and the memorial.
Keepsake. I love that.
So I'm actually making one right now because I had one of my sisters from the church just recently get married. So I'm making a keepsake for her and her hubby. And it's actually going to be hunter green and gold. So it's going to be real pretty, and I'll show you guys later. For those that are connected to me and LHG, when I show it to her, she can share it to her page, you guys.
Yes.
So you guys will get a chance to see it. Because I don't think I have any here. I think all the ones I made, I gave away. So I can't show you guys those. But with and I make coaster sets too. So for those of y'all that like when you drink, you don't like to just put your drink down on the table. I got coaster sets too.
I love it.
I make those any color, any design, round or square, and they come with the coaster holders too.
Oh, that's nice.
So those can be personalized for you as well. And a coaster set only runs for $25.
That is a good deal. Makes great gifts, y'all. Great
gifts.
Set
can be a 4-piece, 6 or 8.
Okay.
Okay. But I just need to know, whether you want 4, 6, or 8, so I can make it accordingly.
Right.
All right. And so next I'm going to show you guys the pink zebra, which is my other bestseller, because every time somebody walk in my house, they're like, oh my God, what is that smell? Like I say, every room in my house got a different scent, y'all. So I'm gonna share. These are the bags. Okay, so these are the 3.75 bags. And I can tell you how long this one bag can last. So the sprinkles inside are very small, and it'll kind of be hard to show you guys. But when I say small, I don't even mean y'all see the little purple thing between my finger? You see it? Yeah, right. It's small.
Girl.
So the little purple thing that was in between my fingers just now is actually the wax bead.
Okay.
So that's how small they are. But when I tell you it scents up a whole house, because all you put is one little scoop.
Okay.
Wax melt, and it scents up the whole entire house. Now the bag can last you over a month.
Wow.
Okay. Now this is the bag. This is 3.75, and these are our cartons.
Okay.
So you see how big that is?
Yes.
A carton has lasted me. I had this carton, y'all, since August of last year, and it's still not empty.
Wow.
Okay. So that tells you how long it can last. I only put a scoop of whatever scent I want in my warmer, and it lasts a long time. I don't have to change it out unless I want to. Now, what I do though is I do mix them, because I create my own scents.
Yes.
So I take whatever scents I really, really like, and I mix them together and put them in my warmer.
Okay.
And people be like, "Oh, what is that?" And I'll show them the ones I mix together to get the smell that they smell. So this one is $10 a bag.
Okay.
And the carton is $35.
Not
So
bad.
that's not a bad buy. When
And
I tell
smells make you feel peaceful.
Right. And we have so many different scents that it's not even funny. And we change the scents according to season.
Okay.
So right now we're about to come up for spring season, and our spring collection actually hits on the 1st. So and we got some really nice little Valentine stuff, y'all. We have what's called a lover's warmer, and it's so cute.
Watch yourself now.
It's like a double heart, and it's red and white, and it's so cute.
Okay.
So we sell warmers, diffusers, we sell it all. And our warmers, depending on how decorative you like them, the highest warmer we have might be $60, but that warmer, it has a lot on it. So when I say detail, and it's big, the warmers are not small. So the warmers we have are about the size of this right here. So, and y'all excuse me because I got somebody trying to call me right now. But so our warmers are about the size of this curtain.
Okay.
So they're not small. And then we have we call them lamp shades. So they're not actual lamp shades to like go on your lamp. We have an accent warmer that has a light over the top of it, and they come with different shades that you can switch out to give you different decor.
I love that.
Depending on your room, right? So depending on the room you have it in, you can just switch the shade off the top of the lamp, and it changes the decor of the room.
I love it.
So you can just purchase shades, and they come. All of our lamp shades decors come with everything you need. It comes with the replaceable light bulbs, and it comes with the changeable accent shade.
I love it.
Our accent shades run between 35 and 60, depending on how blingy or how how you like it. So it just depends on you as the person. Now, we are getting ready to have a 50% off sale.
Ooh, come on in here.
50% off sale. It normally lasts for 72 hours.
Ooh.
And so everything I just showed y'all will be cut in half.
When is that?
The $10 bag will be $5.
Oh, it's time for that. Let's go.
And these 35 ones will be cut down to $15.
That's amazing.
So I will let LHG know when the 50% sale is going on.
The link. Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna post you the link. I will get the link to you. I can put it in the chat too.
Yes.
And so we also have these, which is called the soak. So this is the liquid version of what I showed y'all in the bag. These can be put in a diffuser, and these are also 15. Now the liquid lasts a long time. I've actually had these longer than I've had the carton.
Wow.
And you can see that my bottle still isn't empty.
Yes.
And so I put it in my diffuser. I let my diffuser on the slowest puff. And when it runs out, my diffuser lets me know because it starts blinking like a Bluetooth. And I know that I need to refill it. So I just use this bottle to keep refilling it until it ain't got no more. And so these last a very long time. And we also sell wall diffusers. So you just put this in the, in the liquid part and plug the diffuser in the wall.
I love
it. We
it.
sell those as well. And these really scent up your house. Now these right here, you can actually spray these on you as a perfume. So everything we have is non-toxic.
That's
There's
awesome.
no toxin in it. It's all natural, and you can spray it on and wash it off. We have a lot of people that use this now instead of wearing perfume because they like it and it smells really, really, really good. So whatever scent you like, you can find it in the liquid base too.
I love that. Little things to make your home an oasis. Make it smell, make it look good. That's your home.
Right. And depending on what you like I like fruity scents.
Me too.
And then when it's like Christmas time, I like the scent of the season.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So I like the harvest. Like a harvest, like a cider.
Yes.
Type kind of thing. And then I like stuff that smells like, how when the snow is crisp outside and the air is just clear.
Yes.
That kind of smell. So I like stuff like that.
I like that.
When the seasons come, and I'll tell y'all some of our scents. So this one right here is the key lime cake. And it literally smells like a key lime pie.
Wow.
This one right here is called amaretto cream. This smells so good, y'all. I can't even describe that one to y'all. I can kind of give you a hint. It's like creamy vanilla, golden amaretto, and cherry almond put together.
Ooh-wee.
So that one smells really, really good.
Sound like a Starbucks.
Yes. This one is classic patchouli. If you know what patchouli smells like, it's like a really light amberish kind of scent. It's not overpowering and it's really, really light. Everybody like that one too.
Okay.
Then we have air care, which now the thing I love about our air care is it acts like an actual air purifier in your home.
Ooh.
It traps the stuff that's in the air.
Okay.
Any old like scents that shouldn't be, it'll trap it in the air and get rid of it. So it neutralizes the air in your house. That's what the air care is. Now the air care can come in scents. So I like the orange air care, but I also have the regular one. So our regular one smells like fresh air, green floor, and sweet orange put together. So it smells really good. Then you have the flannel blanket, which is
that would be me right there.
Yes.
That would be me.
This one is sandalwood,
yes,
white musk, and warm amber, and it smells so good.
That would be mine right there.
Then you have the vanilla vibes, which is the first one that I showed y'all, and it smells like vanilla and like some creamy stuff put together, but it smells so good, y'all. I promise you. This one right here is called the Hawaiian Holiday.
Ooh.
This one is coconut, lemon sugar, and pink pineapple splash.
All right now.
Together. So we have really, really good scents. I even have a lemon meringue cake. It's so many different scents. It's too many for me to name.
Awesome.
So what I do for my new customers is I do provide samples. So if any of you would like samples, just send me an inbox and I can mail samples. Send me an inbox with your name, address, and I can mail samples out to you. All right. And then that way, when you find a scent that you like, you let me know. And I can
send me some samples, sis. I need that.
I got you. I'll send you some samples. You like sweet,
love the smell.
Sweet kind of stuff?
I like fruity and flowery.
Okay, I got you.
I'm fruit and flower.
Okay, I got you then. So
Yeah.
I'll send you out some samples so you can see what you like. Since
Love
you
it.
get ready to have you a housewoman anyway, bless the Lord.
Ooh, I give you praise, Lord.
Bless the
Right
Lord.
now.
Yes, so I'm so
Oh my
super
God.
excited. But
Yes.
that's what Pink Zebra do, and Pink Zebra does have a thing that we stand by. We take part of the proceeds and we help single moms pay for daycare.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We also take part of the proceeds and we give it to charities that are geared towards women and children.
That's awesome.
So that is what part of the proceeds go to. And then we have a big fundraiser part of the season. So the more that we can sell, the more we can give away.
I love it.
And so we have those throughout the year, but I love what Pink Zebra stands by. And the product is good because it's not toxic. It has no alcohol. Everything is made from pure soy.
I love it. I love
And
it.
so I will definitely put the link in the chat for you
Yes,
guys.
please
So if you
do.
guys want to get anything, again, inbox me if you would like samples because you cannot order the samples through the site.
Please do.
All right. So I got you covered. And thank you so much,
Thank
LA's.
you. Well, I'm going to wrap up the evening. For those of you who do not know, I am an independent paparazzi consultant and we sell nickel and lead free affordable jewelry. I have been doing this for almost 3 years. Started out as a customer. Latanya Scott, who came on earlier, is my bling boss. And she said in 2020, you've been buying this jewelry for a little minute. You got a great personality. You love to look nice. Come on and sell it. And before I can even think about responding, I typed yes. And I'm like, oh, I said yes. And I'm glad that I did because I've always liked fashion. I've always loved to dress up. Even as a little girl, I would put on my grandmother's wigs and high heels and my mother's different jewelry and everything and just walk around the house. So I've always been that type of person who loves to accessorize. What this business does, it lets me do it on a budget. We get free pieces. Some people join just to get the wholesale price. They don't want to build a team. But I joined to not only get the free items, but I am building a team. Team Bountiful Bling Beauties is my team. And I would love to have new team members. I love what I do. If you've ever followed my page, Polished on Purpose is my business. I call it pop culture. I am very animated. What you see here is me all the time. I love what I do. I go live at least 2 or 3 times a week and I show my items. I have a great time. We listen to music, we talk, fellowship, get a little bit of motivation and inspiration. So we specialize in $5 jewelry. So I'm talking about just basic items. Like if you love earrings, let me show you this $5 pair here. And we have something for everyone. This is a silver pair of earrings. They dangle and they have like black onyx, like little jewels in them.
Ooh.
These are silver and they're so lightweight. And look at the size.
This is cute.
$5, $5. Very.
I can't watch her when she do this stuff, y'all, because I just be wanting to go broke.
Real cute, simple, but really cute. Now, if you like a pop of color, we got some color too. These are silver with a pop of blue. So if you like a little bit of color in your earrings and you like them long and dangly, these are $5 as well.
Ooh.
And now for my church women, my church mothers, my evangelists, my preachers, y'all getting ready to do convocation.
Ooh.
We $5
black in the middle.
It's best. That is like a hematite. Yep, hematite stone in the middle. And I'm telling you, you will definitely turn heads. $5. $5.
I like that.
And we got clip-ons. And y'all know clip-ons back in the day would look so just drab. We got cute clip-ons.
Oh, that's a clip-on?
This is a clip-on.
Wow.
Cute clip-on queens, we got you covered. You ain't gotta be looking like you've been thrown away. We got you covered, clip-on queens. So that's like our $5 line. Like this is a 2-piece set right here. Let me put it on the bus. I love to dress up, y'all. I don't go anywhere without my jewelry. It completes what I consider is my look. So this is a cute little black and silver number matching bracelet, just not too big, not too small. Let me get it in the camera. You can't go wrong with black and silver. Matching $10 set, $10.
Nice.
Now, when you stepping out now.
And she be having some good colors, y'all. Just so you know.
I love to mix and match. I love to mix and match these colors. Now, when you want to go and upgrade your look, we have our Z collection. This is one of my favorite Z's. Look at her.
Oh.
The floral pattern is so girly. She's blue. This is a $25 set. So when you may be going to a date night, to a concert, to church, and you want something a little next step up, this is the Z collection. And these are $25. They all come with complimentary earrings. Isn't that cute?
Ooh.
Isn't that just fun? Fun. And for my church ladies, and for my concert goers, when you're going to the anniversaries and party times, party. Come on and party.
Ooh, is that gold?
Gold and the bling.
Nice.
This girl is bad to the bone.
Okay, so what you call this one?
This one is name is Amber. The blue one is a Z collection piece. Her name is Amber. The blue one was named as Genuine, but her name is Amber. Look at those earrings.
That is cute.
Fancy. And what I've been doing, y'all, get this. I'm coming up with my own look. So you don't have to just wear this with a dress. I did an embellished t-shirt.
Nice.
Popped on a Z, put my blue jean jacket on, and created my own look. You can make it funky and spunky.
You can. And that right there for a person that would hang really nice, y'all.
Yes, this bad boy. I love it. I love this. So we specialize in $5 pieces, but we have the $25 pieces as well. One thing about it, let me show you a couple of rings. We do rings, nice bronze color, copper color sunflower. I do have men's pieces. I got the Big Daddy Kane ring.
Okay.
That's that hematite stone. And we have these wraps for men and women. This is a men's wrap. This is a brown leather-like wrap. It has 3 snap settings.
Okay.
You wrap it around
and snap.
$5. Nice for your suit or for a casual look. Men and women jewelry as well. I will put my website up, and I just like Pink Zebra says, Paparazzi gives back as well. It's called Paparazzi Possible. We give to orphanages and different causes. And when you link up with the company, you want to know what they're about, what they stand on, and make sure it aligns with your core values. And I love the fact that Paparazzi is only about 11 years old, and it started in somebody's basement. 2 couples got together to do affordable jewelry for single moms. How can single moms afford to look cute without breaking the bank? They had no clue it would become this multi-million-dollar enterprise. That wasn't even on the agenda. It was just to create the small business to help single mothers accessorize that for low cost. And there are thousands upon thousands of consultants across the United States now. And that's inspiring for me. That if you have in your mind a concept or a product or a service, start small. Do not despise small beginnings. Do your research and let God bless your life. Because I've met so many amazing women. We get good training. We have a sisterhood. My confidence has grown. I never thought I could sell anything, but the jewelry I wear, I'm a walking billboard. It sells itself. So I invite you, if you're looking for extra money, flexibility, and you want to join the team, I'll put my link in the comments, and I would love to have you. If you want to purchase, follow Polished on Purpose on Facebook or my personal LHG page. I go live. I post pictures all the time. So I want to thank you all. We're coming to a close. This has been another amazing virtual vendor experience. Thank you to all of my vendors who took the time to come on and show their products, venues, their services. I really appreciate you. I'll make sure the information is in our comments if you would like it. Tune in on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. for our next girl chat. Guess what we're talking about? What is your signature look?
Okay.
We're talking about what is your, do you like earrings? Do you go natural glam? Do you go hair wrap? We are talking about beautiful you, determining what your signature look is. And here is the pink zebra link coming up right here. So we're going to get out of here. Any last words, Sister Coco?
Hey, like she said, don't give up on a dream.
Yes.
Just because it seems like it's not going anywhere yet, you gotta walk before you crawl. You gotta crawl before you walk. You catch what I'm saying? So don't give up on a dream. I know plenty of people that I have had the opportunity to meet, just like LXG, that started stuff right in their house, that now have multi-million-dollar businesses that they never would have thought would have made it that far because they started in the garage.
Wow.
Or outside in their shed, and I tell you that whatever you do, put it before the Lord, because as long as He's a part of it, it'll always prosper.
That's the truth. That's the truth. And this year, my word is rebuild.
Right.
Because last year was tumultuous. And I'm learning how, just because the current situation may not be the greatest, if the word of the Lord has been spoken over your life and He's given you a dream and a vision, don't think that it's strange just because of what you're going through right now. That could be a temporary situation. And I've seen God take the ugliest of issues and use that to make something beautiful. And you look back and say, whoo, now I see why you had me go through that, Lord. You may not understand it while you're in it, but trust He has a plan. Trust His process. Lean and depend on Him. So I thank you all. Tune in Tuesday, 8 p.m. Girls Chat. Next Saturday, 5 p.m. Critical Conversations. Get ready for our next versus battle. Watch the page, like, subscribe, share Trailblazers Radio with your family and friends. We're doing big things this year. I am proud to be a part of this team. So keep your eyes on Trailblazers Radio, okay? If you ain't got but one eye, keep your one eye on us, okay?
And Monday night, join My Life Has Destiny, which is also a part of Trailblazers. We will be talking about Soul Tie number 2.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. Lots of great programming, you all. Just keep your eyes glued and notifications set so you know when we're coming on. All right. That's it for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. We love you. Good night.